Hi, everyone. This is Alex Trebek. Listening to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara is really putting yourself in jeopardy. So I never do it.
Want to participate in a Don and Mike Show contest? How about this? You or a member of your household can only win once for 60 days. You must comply with any age limitations for each contest. For complete contest rules, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the mighty WJFK, P.O. Box 3649, Washington, D.C. 20007. Thank you, and God bless.
Don and Mike, there'll be no mollycoddling.
You see if your mom can give my resume to Dennis Phillips? Because if I could get in a Broadway show, then I would have done it all. Film, television, and theater. The only thing left to be radio. That's just for ugly people.
Stay tuned for your shot at big bucks. It's the return of Secret Sound, only on the Don and Mike Show.
This episode deals with the inappropriateness of racial invectives and contains coarse racial slurs. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm here.
Well, I think you're here because you want to know why I'm not fighting back. Because despite it all, you got some odd sense of fair play. You're kicking my ass. It's gone from feeling like easy pickings to out-and-out bullying.
I just feel like there should be some back and forth between us, you and the committee.
I'll give you back and forth on Social Security, relations with Israel, on the Dow Jones, the census, almost everything, but not this. No, not my personal life. It's just nobody's business.
Well, that's not what the people will tell you. The people will tell you that it is their business.
Yeah. You're young. That's okay. Okay, you're young. And I'm just going to choose to be amused by your naivete, give you the benefit of the doubt.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
Thank you.
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, damn genius.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
And yes, the rumors are true. They smoke, they drink, they use bad language in mixed company. They're extremely rich and they can flash more bling than most posses in this room. Rock stars they are, and God bless them for that.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Stop on the rock.
Fantastico.
Stop on the rock. Stop on the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Thank you. Stop on the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Fantastico.
They're here with the likes of you people.
Fantastico. Fantastico.
Thank you. Check my paranoia. Check my paranoia. Check my paranoia.
Quit farting. That's nasty.
Into the groove.
Welcome to our show.
Okay. Hi, Don and Mike. It's the Don and Mike Show, and they'll say what they wish. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Oh, for God's sake. I thought things would have changed. Oh, they like the later hours, Mike. Stop it. They like the later hours. Hi, boy.
Based on a true story, he was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Rob,
Where have you guys been? I've been here since like 11 o'clock. You didn't get the memo? You don't read the paper? What's that? Come on, Rob. Never mind. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Homecoming and all the ships at sea. Ready to provide afternoon ratings that are even bigger than Jerry Lewis's face. Here's Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Rob. Hi, and thanks for listening, everybody. Don and Mike Show, new episode on this Tuesday. I am exhausted. September 3rd. And here's the phone number from anywhere in America. Right. And I do mean anywhere. Yeah. 877-365-3636. We are going to have to do a roll call at some point today to find all our fingers and toes. Yeah, to find where we are and where we're not. Right. We know that we're on live in D.C. Right. We know that we're on live in Philadelphia. Hello, Philadelphia. We know that we are on live in San Francisco. All right, very good. On KYCY. We know that we're on live in New Orleans. We know we're on live in Sacramento. Yeah, there you go. You know guys. They're going nuts. You know, I feel for those people out there. Hello, Sacramento. Yes, we're back live. Great to be with you again. Reno, Rob. Right. No, Rob, it's the new me. I don't. You know, beyond that, I don't know. We're gonna have to get a call. A lot of stations have had to adjust their schedules. Right. Again. Yeah. But you know, you will agree that it feels. It feels very comfortable. Yeah, well, it feels very good to be back here. You know, in where we originate from here in the nation's capital to be live at 3:00. It's very nice. So you know, everybody wants to ask questions. Let me see if I can answer as many questions as possible up front. All right, can I start? Sure. Yes. So where do babies come from? I've always liked your explanation. I know, of course, having two of my own, I know where they come from. I just like to hear you explain it. Well, Mike. When a man loves a woman, right? Very much. What a man does is he takes his organ. Yeah. His love organ. I see, right. And what he does is... You don't need to explain it. You sure? I'm fine. Do you want to know how when you eat something, it comes out as BM? That I understand, too. I actually understand that. Well, you used the diagram last time. There are no other questions. Right. Then here we go. All right. How did we end up here? Yeah. A year ago, roughly a year ago,
I'm sorry,
we quit doing this shift.
Yeah. Right.
Because, and really, and some of you will not believe us, frankly, F you, I don't care. We wanted a new challenge. And the new challenge was to do a midday show to be cleared in lots of big markets.
Right. Yeah, the reason that the number one reason we moved this show to the middle of the day was to be on in bigger cities. That's the plain truth of it. That is why we did that. And many of you who listened to us when we made that move are familiar with the bumpy ride it was.
However, I would like to say that we did accomplish in a year what we had set out to do.
Yep.
When we left the midday show, much as when we left the afternoon show a year ago,
right?
number one rated.
That's right. Yeah, we were delighted to take the midday show and take it to number one. It was very gratifying.
So last week, the events of last week and the week before.
The week before that.
Yeah, however long it went on. Those events, they go on. And all of a sudden, we're on vacation, and I get a phone call saying, how would you guys like an even greater challenge? How would you guys like the challenge of taking back your old jobs and this time taking a shift that's ranked 18th and seeing if you can turn that baby around?
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, that's what we said.
You can do
we said no problem.
No problem at all.
Now, we wanted, obviously, some other things included.
Yes, we did.
Like Philadelphia and
yeah, we had a good thing that we got started in middays up in Philadelphia, and we wanted to keep that rolling, and we know that is going to keep rolling. We're delighted about that.
And San Francisco and New Orleans and some of the other cities we had recently signed on to. So what we've done is made a 1-year deal with the devil.
Yeah, that's what we've done. We do that all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
This time, I think, pretty much,
I'm pretty confident.
The odds are in our favor this time.
And the odds are in our favor.
We did a nice 1-year negotiation with some of the new people at the top of this company, and God knows, I'm sure in the growing weeks, months, and maybe years to come, we will learn to resent them and hate them.
Oh, sure. Can I thank you though? Really, I didn't get a chance to do this last week when we had so many phone calls going back and forth. But I want to thank you for fighting for me for that sobriety clause, which I just wasn't going to have that in there. And you know what? It's pretty special. In my mind, when a guy goes to bat for you after that many years and fights for the thing that you know is the most important, and you had that removed, and I just thank you, Rob. I just want to tell you how grateful I am that that I can come to work any way I want, and I just want to say thank you for that.
I said, don't think about Mike the person. Think about Mike the performer.
Right.
And what Mike the performer
and as I
brings to the show. And
and I said every day. It's not every day.
But if 3-4 days out of 5, talent comes in a bottle.
Thank you very much.
Who's to say that that's not the way to get the show right on track?
Well, from my ticker, from my gut, that meant an awful lot to me. Thank you for that. Really.
Christ, I am never ever going to go on vacation again because
was that a vacation we had last week?
And I know that the last time we had a vacation, it wasn't a vacation.
This wasn't either,
and this wasn't a vacation either.
When did we finish stuff on Friday?
Friday.
Yeah. Friday is when we finished everything. It was every day. You took more days this time than I did, where you were taking point and dealing with everybody. And then the way it works with Don is exactly what Don does in these situations. He calls me up. He'll call me up and say, "Listen, You're riding shotguns. Normally, you're riding point today. Ride point, I can't stand it. Tomorrow, I want you to do this, do this, do this." I said, okay, 10 a.m., I'm going to make this call, I'll make this call. So I get a call the next day, 9 o'clock, he's made all the calls already.
I can't help myself.
He's up.
I can't help myself.
I know. But I was there. It was not, to say that was a vacation would be an overstatement. But hey, that's the luck of the draw. That's it for us till Christmas time.
Let me say, though, that we did get some truly great early Christmas presents.
Yes, indeed.
We did receive some of the greatest gifts that can be delivered. And I, for one, a lot of times have questioned, God and what God does and why God does what He does.
Don't question. I've sure had a hell of a year.
I no longer question. Because if there was ever a sign to me that there is a God, it happened.
This terrible swift sword.
It happened. It happened. One blow, 4 heads, gone. 4 heads in a duffel bag.
Wow. 4 heads.
Happy holiday.
No humps allowed. The Don and Mike Show.
And then the weekend is really special.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, so we get the news.
With the kids singing and everyone.
What a day that was.
I think I might have spent about a half an hour saying one thing to you. I was just going, you're S-ing me. You're S-ing.
Mike was screaming.
Yeah, screaming top of my lungs. You're S-ing me.
This is better than any ratings book we've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
This is better. This is sweeter. And then we rode that wave for a couple of days.
Yeah, and then that went away real quick because we had to get back down to business.
Yeah, right.
The powers that be.
With these guys, with the evil empire.
You know, let me tell you something. No matter where you work, suits are suits. That's right. I mean, and immediately it's the same thing. It's right back to it. Yeah, there they are coming down the hallway with their briefcases.
Hello, Don and Mike. We would like you to go back to the afternoon shift. That? We don't want to redo a contract. Why can't we just be friends?
Why can't you forget all? Why can't you forget all and simply go back to the way it was? Why can't you forget what we have put you through?
But this time we didn't. Although we almost fired our agent.
Yeah, we did.
I can't even tell you about that.
Yeah, we had lots of fights with our agent.
At one point.
And he had you know, when I thought about it after cooler heads prevailed, he was completely legit, and you know, because we were supercharged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you know, it's the way that we found, no matter who's running Infinity Broadcasting, I guess it must be in the manager's handbook that whatever you're doing, you have to wait until the last possible minutes,
right? Yeah,
to get it done. There's certainly no reason if you have, let's say, 10 days, 7 working days, especially coming up on a major 3-day holiday.
We had a deadline of 3 o'clock on Friday, and at what, 2:50?
That's when I got the call.
Yeah.
Go to the fax machine.
That was it.
At 2:50.
That's the way it works.
But we are elated to be back on an afternoon. You know, we're going to try to right this sinking ship.
Yeah, we're jacked about it. We know, you know, that things are going great up in Philadelphia, and we're very excited about the feedback we got for a year here in Washington.
Yeah,
people so thrilled with our move to middays are now going to be hopefully feeling a little better.
Yeah. And now there are people who are going to be happy with us and mad at us. There are the people who a year ago were relegated to tape delay, and I'm talking about in Reno and in Vermont and Sacramento. Well, they got the show on tape delay, Ocean City, and now they're getting it live. But now we've got a whole other batch of stations that picked up the show live at 11 o'clock in the morning, and they're doing great with it.
Yeah. Did you, on your vacation, have any opportunity, because I know your family and Freda's family, very plugged in to the whole radio thing. Did you have any experiences like I did with my family, or with anybody else, where you had to explain the situation to people that just constantly have an effing clue?
I'm constantly explaining. I got so tired of explaining it.
You know, and all the people that you know, really close friends of mine, you know, people that were, even my ex-father-in-law was just so dialed into the situation, and it was so refreshing when you'd come across somebody.
Not the Colonel.
No, the second
ex. Okay.
But you know, he just was totally plugged in. It was so refreshing to talk to him because he understood exactly what was going on. But then I would talk to someone like, well, my sister and my mother up in Boston, who were, you know, I was trying to explain to them that this, you know, this was very good for the career and for all this, and just completely clueless.
Yeah.
Because you know what, my mom, God love her, she thought it was us. She did.
Really?
82 years young. She thought it was us.
Didn't you tell her that we know better?
Yeah, I did.
That we're dumb.
No, but
we're not stupid.
You're talking to my mom.
Okay.
So she thought it was us, and then I had to go. I said no, and because that. Oh. And it just, oh, God.
And meanwhile, my mother-in-law, because we were camped out in Ocean City, allegedly on vacation, of which I do have tons of stuff to tell you about.
Right.
My mother-in-law was loving it because her house became Action Central.
Yes, absolutely.
It was my mother-in-law's house where there's a fax machine and there was a computer.
Right.
Coming over virtually every day. And
when you weren't calling me standing in the goddamn surf, we sounded like this. Listen. I want to...
Listen. Hold on, Mr. Drunk at Fenway Park. Please allow me the option of sitting on the beach while I'm doing all the legwork.
I did talk to you from Fenway, didn't I?
And you denied being drunk, and I knew you were so friggin' bombed.
Yeah, I hung out by myself in Boston all afternoon before I met my brother-in-law and my nephew and my niece, and, what are you going to do when you're there by yourself except go to the old brew house?
Exactly. So anyway, we're glad to be back. Glad you're listening. If you got the show, call us and tell us. And if you're still on tape delay, hopefully your station can move again with us. Mm-hmm. We won't be moving again for at least a year.
Yeah, and hopefully... we'll have some other news about that sooner than later. That's the way we'd like it.
I hope so. Let me see. So
out of our hands.
Call us and let us know what the dealio is.
Absolutely.
And I want to announce also that we're happy to welcome back the Great Ape. Mm-hmm. Charles Broyhill has come back to the show as our producer.
That's very good.
Well, Mike, you didn't know that?
Mike's quitting.
No, Mike, I told you. I'm positive I told you.
He's leaving.
No, come on. You don't listen.
You
don't listen.
And went out the door.
God damn it. You just don't listen.
I thought it was just a little thing you were talking about. I didn't know it was really going to happen.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. Come on.
Him?
Come on. It's a tight ship when he's on board.
I can't possibly work with him.
You've worked with him for 10 years.
Oh, that's right. Okay, then.
And you Lisa lovers will be glad to know that we have not fired Lisa.
No.
Lisa is simply going to be the second in the whatever job it is that those guys do.
And I'm just going to give her a compliment. She just tweaks it up when we come back from vacation.
Yeah. And I do want.
Did you see her today?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the way she looked today?
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say to Joe Ardinger, start looking.
And he got a new tattoo and everything.
Yeah.
Well, start looking, Joe.
Well, you would think that Charlie Broyhill, if he is taking over his duties once again as producer of this program, would come into the studio and greet us. Is he down here now, or is he
he's upstairs. He's still upstairs. He's not fully made the transition yet.
Okay.
From the third floor down to the second floor.
Yeah, he has to have things done like his hands and nails. They have to prepare him to go back into society.
Well, all I know is that things sure are wacky.
They sure are.
It's been
sure are nutty.
It's been a roller coaster. I would say there's no question that it's been the most interesting year of my life. And I'd like to make an announcement. This is pretty big. I knew we had other stuff to talk about, but I don't know. It's because everything went on, but Laura and I are getting along just fine. There. That's all I wanted to say.
What does that mean?
No, just fine. We're getting along just fine.
What does it mean?
Nothing.
Oh, you don't have an announcement.
Nothing's
There's not an announcement.
Joking.
Just kidding.
Getting along.
All right, here I am. I'm ready for a major announcement. I'll tell you, and you wait for later. I got an announcement about my wife.
Really?
That involves Buzz's wife.
Yeah. Really?
At one time, it is at the same time erotic, yet in some manners troubling.
Yes, both of those.
And I will tell you about that in depth on today's show.
Very, very exciting.
So, Christ, we're glad to be back.
Absolutely.
It's great. It is a weird friggin' feeling to come back in and work at this time that we worked at for 10 years.
Yeah.
I do want to say to anybody that has come across my path, and a lot of people have, over the course of the year, it's been kind of a roller coaster here. Here in Washington and also in Philadelphia, people said some awfully kind, supportive wonderful things to me. I know to you also during the course of that year.
And we appreciate it.
I just want to say that helped a hell of a lot. Yep. And I just feel like this whole thing has gone our way, and I hope all the people that were sharing those sentiments with us, I hope you feel like it's going your way too.
Tell the ratings company.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you got to tell them here in D.C. We're in worse shape than when we took over the midday show. Wow. I mean, really. We're in 18th place right now.
Yes. Yeah.
The latest ratings, 18th place.
I have tremendous confidence that this will be a very, very quick turnaround.
So let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. Let's start the show.
Do you mean we're going to take phone calls now?
Yes, we are.
All right. Now, are we giving anybody rules? There's certain stuff we can't talk about. I know I hate to say that, but it's absolutely true.
We are stuck by one main rule, and you can probably tell what the main rule is. And frankly, we'd like to move past that whole topic anyway.
Yeah, we're just jacked to be back here and in control now, gentlemen. But I can understand also people's curiosity.
And I know we're going to get this question, so let me just answer this right now.
Okay.
There is no way in the world we are walking back into the S-hole that is WNEW, at least as it is right now.
Yeah, if some major changes are made at WNEW, who knows what could happen, but as it stands right now, no thank you.
That was floated out last week, and they thought we'd grab onto that like a drowning man for a life preserver. We said, no thanks.
Thank you. We are very, very happy with the Twin Towers of WJFK and WYSB in Philadelphia. We are very, very happy for that as our anchor, and that's what we're going to deliver.
And Baltimore in between, and Ocean City, and all the states.
Yeah, all the other affiliates too. But those are the two biggies that we all we spring forward from, and we're going to be rolling up to Philadelphia a great deal, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fantastic.
But just because we don't want to jinx it, we're not getting apartments there.
Oh no.
We're not getting apartments in Philadelphia.
No, I don't know if I've even paid for my apartment up in New York. It's been so long since I've been up there.
Well, you may want to check into that.
Yeah, I know. Is your wife going up anytime soon?
No, I mean, you may want to check into that.
Like check into paying it?
Yeah.
Keeping it up?
Yeah.
Did you re-up?
Yeah.
He's such a confident man. Yes, he is. What good reason? Such a confident man. What good reason?
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, do I look so stupid right now?
Wow.
For having kept it? Do I look so stupid now for having kept the apartment in New York?
You don't. No.
Or is it not that I had a friggin' clue?
No, you don't.
But, sometimes, what can I say? Good things happen to good people.
Absolutely.
So let's dive in.
Yeah. I am going to say it because I like causing trouble. And now what's wonderful is the live calls will be able to come in from Sacramento as well.
Donna, Mike. Hello.
Hi, guys. Oh, my gosh. I have been going to stay without you guys to listen to in the afternoon.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Maryland, and I just want to say I really missed you guys. Don, you are absolutely scrumptious, and I'm going to have to go home and have sex with myself tonight. I'm just so excited.
Oh, baby.
That's great. It's great that you mentioned the married guy.
Think about this. Think about my new faggy David Cassidy haircut while you're diddling yourself tonight.
I noticed that. It's the first thing I noticed when I walked into the office. I like your flowing mane.
Well, that is the request of my wife.
Right?
Don has the sexiest laugh. That's what it is. It's a very sexy laugh.
Sexy laugh. Thank you, honey. My wife said to me at one point on vacation, she said, "Why do you put all of that crap in your hair, all of that goo and stuff?" I said, "Because my hair is long." And she said, "Let it go.
Let it flow.
Yeah, be natural. Let it go.
Let your love flow.
Let it go." So I'd say if you want to know what my hair looks like now, it's really pretty ridiculous. It's a cross between David Cassidy when he was on the Partridge Family and Barry Gibb when he was in the Bee Gees. Just a big mound of a poofy and a little Conway Twitty thrown in as well.
Yeah, and of course you got that fantastic beach tan. You're looking tanned, rested, and ready for love.
And that tan that's only 3 days worth of beach.
Yeah. You get tanned.
Because the weather sucked. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday sucked so much it came back yesterday.
It's because your bloodlines, which we're not really 100% sure about, but I believe are Native American.
Donna Mike, hello.
Donna Mike, Radio God.
Hi. The name, Rob.
Hello.
It is so pleasant to have you back on the air. It's been such a void in this whole D.C. area for like a year.
Well, now, we've not been off the air.
But it's not the same.
Well, now it is.
Gotcha. All right, thank you, my friend.
And you folks, good things do come to those who wait. And he who laughs last gets the big paycheck, too.
Oh, God.
Whatever.
There's no way.
Hello.
I mean, it's going to be 3 days.
Don and Mike.
This down.
Hello.
Gentlemen, how are you?
Hi.
Just wanted to say hi to Buzz and welcome you guys back to Reno.
Reno.
Great. Now, it's wonderful to be back on live in Reno.
We would love to go back to Reno. That's the place we would love to go back.
You would love to go back east of Reno.
We'd like to. What's that?
Mound House area.
That's where the Hoovers
red light
are.
district.
Oh yeah. No, I like Reno. I like anywhere in Reno. It's great. Just
I know one thing you don't
I'm
like
not
about
climbing
Reno.
that goddamn mountain though.
I know one thing you don't like about Reno. It's only an hour and a half from Sacramento. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, welcome back to the live airways of Burlington, Vermont.
Burlington, Vermont.
Well, there's another one signing in. Yeah.
Where we got when the ratings came out, a 33 share.
Delighted to be on live in Burlington.
In Burlington.
Yeah. With Charlie, with the new time slot, can this be explained away like Dallas did it? The whole last year was just a dream.
Yeah, well, you know what? Buzz said to me today as he was walking into the building.
Right.
And you know, can I tell you something else? It is so nice. I had been so mad working here for the last year that I really had adjusted my schedule to Mike O'Mara time, where I was purposely arriving 5 minutes before the show and leaving right at the very end of the show. It was so nice to be able to come back in early today. Come in a couple hours before the show to see Charlie and Robb and to
glad you enjoyed that.
Well, you know, for me that's part of
you. I know it.
That's part of my routine.
And I was here half an hour early.
You were.
I was here half an hour before the show today.
You were.
That's great.
You know what?
Enjoy that.
And you owe Julie an apology.
Why?
Well, because you made fun of all of her decorations.
But I came down and said thank you. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Went down and got a hug. Julie and Robb, who is the new sales lady that helped Julie with the decorations.
Is it her friend Teresa?
I'm not sure, but I want to get. Before the end of the show, I'll make sure that we. And apparently, there are a couple of new sales ladies working here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, that's right. And you're available.
No, I'm just nuts.
You're available.
It's starting to really get to me.
You're available.
I'm telling you, it's starting to get to me.
Don and Mike, hello.
How's it going? This is Mike from Philly.
Mike from Philly. Mike, hello, my friend.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, you know, that was really one of the sticking points for us was making sure the WYSP moved the show to afternoons because we feel great about Philadelphia and the ratings you guys gave us in only like 6 months.
Very good.
Great city. We missed you.
Well, we're glad to be back. Glad to be on
see
live.
the good guys win sometime.
Glad to be on live. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, man.
Amen to that. And we ain't that good.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Give the listeners what they want, man. Give us some dirt. Laugh about it.
All right. Here's all, man. Here's all. Listen.
Are you saying gloat?
No,
yes.
You know what? Let me tell you.
Everybody wants to hear it. You know it.
Let me just tell you that really, even if we didn't have a gag order, we wouldn't. Because the point is, we're here now.
That's right. You know, and really, I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand that, but we had made that decision before that decision was made for us. We had said, you know, we're going to come in here, we're going to explain what's going on, we're going to say how great we feel to be back, which we do. Nothing can change that. Do we feel a sense of, justice? Absolutely. We'd be lying if we didn't. But the fact of the matter is, it's just great to be back here, and we really think now about doing the job and delivering what we know we can deliver, and that's what's exciting, especially about Philadelphia, the opportunity to go in there where we have wanted to be
for 10 years.
10 years we've wanted this slot in Philadelphia.
I remember when we got canceled, we asked to be taken out on the station in New York. I remember listening to the radio that day and hearing comments like, you're a loser, you stink, you get your stuff, we'll put it in a U-Haul and send it back, you're over, you're done, you're finished in this business. Well, here we are 2 months later, and look at the situation.
Yeah.
He's
laughing.
So, why gloat? And besides, just let me tell you, Mike and I had our time to gloat.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had our private gloating time.
You're just jacked. I mean, the only thing I want to say is how unbelievably good it feels to be back in this time slot. And I didn't know really until I got out of the car today and hopped in here and walked into this building how much I missed being on at this time of day. I really missed it an awful lot. And
I like the other hours. I really did. I like getting up.
Oh, you did.
I like getting up and coming right into work.
You like basically 7 a.m. till 8 o'clock at night. Radio.
All work, yeah.
All day long.
All radio, all day long.
I know. Well, now you'll be forced once again to pursue that thing outside of it.
Mike?
Yes.
Sacramento checking in.
Here we go.
Sam.
Actually, yeah, this is Sam. I just want to welcome you guys back live. It's great. This is the best thing that's ever happened in Sacramento, and hopefully you guys will come back. Are you guys going to come back, you think, the amphitheater again?
Okay, now you're gonna get now, guys.
Mike and Rob.
You really?
Are they doing the Sacramento dance?
They're in position.
They're doing it like you've never.
You know why?
Like you've never
Because
seen
it's
it before.
typical Sacramento call. Not like, hey, glad to have you back on. It's when are you? When are you coming? That is so effing typical. Wow.
Well, you guys are the effing radio gods.
But you have to. You want something. It's like you go to dinner with a friend, and your friend says, "Man, we haven't had dinner in so long. Listen, can you loan me 50?"
We miss you guys.
Goodbye.
That encapsulates it.
Stop it.
He loves you.
Stop it.
Rob, is that not typical?
Stop it.
I told you so.
Hello, Don. Don and Mike. Hello.
Don and Mike, my brothers.
Hey, my friend.
Hey, Don, I, like you, this weekend found God when I heard
Wow.
Well, you can't drop the F-bomb. We appreciate the fact you're excited.
You meant well.
All right, sorry about that. But, Mike?
Yes, sir.
I find you scrumptious, and I'm going to go home and work my man.
God.
There you go. Someone's going to have sex for you, Mike.
Isn't that just peachy?
Don and Mike. Hello. Hello.
Don and Mike.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, Alex and Manassas. Great to have you guys back.
Yeah, it is great to be back. Well, Robbie.
You see, if that had been a call from Sacramento, they would have asked Mike to work his man for him.
There you go.
That's the difference.
Guys, listen. Can I just say something?
I know you've never shared with us.
Throughout the time change, the people of Sacramento rewarded us with #1 ratings, even when we were on tape delay.
I love the people of Sacramento.
Not me.
You are lying.
I am.
You are.
No,
lying.
I don't castigate a whole group of. Rob, I don't.
You do. Yes, you do.
I don't. It's just that if
yes,
we
you do.
seem. Can I just calm down for a second?
You be careful. Don't say anything you'll regret the next time you go back.
Can I explain? It's just that kind of call is always, when are you going to do this? It's never about just being there. It's like, when are you going to
wait until the calls from Wichita start flowing in again.
It'll be the same thing. When are you coming back? They love Why do we have to go there? Because they love you. I love doing the show. I love being on in Sacramento. I really do. Because really, we are so successful in that market.
Mike,
I could never imagine if we weren't on.
Mike, settle down.
If we weren't.
Settle down.
Do you like Huey Lewis?
Settle down. Hello, Don Mike.
If we weren't on in Sacramento, it would be very bad.
Settle down.
All right.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, do you think half the money that Jerry Lewis made yesterday was from the lung butter that he auctioned off?
Oh, the Jerry Lewis, we'll have the tapes. God, I hope we have time for the tapes today of the Jerry show yesterday.
Jerry, and very little Jerry this year, due to his failing health.
Yes. Just let me tell you also a very angry memo from Robb Spiewak to the MDA.
What happened?
On the quality of this year's telethon.
You didn't like it, Rob?
Rob wrote a 4-page memo.
Wow.
To the MTA.
Labor Day, Rob is in front of his tube all day long.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing great, thanks.
This is Anchorage, Alaska. You're on live here.
Right.
Very good.
I came back on live, so.
That's wonderful.
And they let Rob know he'll be happy to come up to Alaska now because the head of the Michigan militia got kicked out. He's moving up here to Alaska.
That's delightful.
So he come up here.
Is it that time of year yet in Alaska where it starts getting dark all day?
No, not yet. We still got about 10 hours of daylight.
10 hours of daylight. All right, very good.
All right, thank you, my friend.
Okay.
All right, there's Anchorage checking in. A lot of our favorite cities are back.
I find myself thinking about that fact of Alaska whenever I see anything about Alaska, thinking about how this time of year, as they go into fall, we think about the leaves changing and all that stuff. In Anchorage, they're basically getting ready for that one long night where there will not be any sunlight.
And name the night.
The night. Amazing to me.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hot picket, Don, Mike, and Buzz.
Hi there.
Hey guys, welcome back, first of all.
Thanks.
Hey, look, I've been a listener for like 6 years, and I work as a courier, and I, for one, am going to miss the other show, man. I enjoyed listening to the end of Big Bird's show from about 8 o'clock on, you guys in the midday, and then them in the afternoon.
Well,
I know you guys had issues and all, but there are people out there who are true fans of both shows and are going to miss that show.
Well, then, I'd advise you to go to Long Island and camp out in front of their house. Because that's probably the only way that you're going to hear those guys doing...
I know they screwed up. There's no doubt about it.
We're approaching edict time here.
You got to cut us some slack here. Okay, because we are still under a gag order.
No doubt.
Yeah, and we really... Can I tell you something? If you get us really going... We're gonna say something we're gonna regret, and I don't want to.
I just want to say to you, the good guys won. And whatever you think, F you. The good guys, the good guys won. F you, F-wad. What are you doing listening to this show anyway?
Now, for those people that have been looking,
piece of garbage.
For the petty side of us, they just got that.
F you, please. 18th rated. Christ, 18th rated.
Yeah.
Do you know how foul that is? Do you know how low that is?
Edict.
What do you mean edict?
What you told me before the show. We got to be careful.
But I can say that the ratings suck.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
What I'm talking about?
18th place.
What I'm talking about?
Christ, 18th place. 18th place.
Well, not for long.
Embarrassing. Shameful. Rueful.
Ruefully.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, guys, welcome back.
Hi there.
Hey. How does it feel?
Hey.
Feels good. Sure, why not?
To be second choice. Get it on.
I knew it.
Oh, my
I knew it. Hey, see you later. See you later. Goodbye. Kill this guy. Goodbye.
We're not second choice.
There you go. No, but I knew. Duh.
Let me just explain this, and we're not gonna dwell on this. Second choice would be anybody who's not working. Okay? Second choice would be anybody who's sitting on their couch right now when they used to do a radio show watching Sally Jesse Raphael. That would be second choice.
There you go.
First choice would be the guys who are actually working. Thank you. Hello.
I got so much stuff I'd like to say.
I know. Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, I just wanted to welcome you back to Green Bay.
Yeah, hey there.
Well, this is good that everybody's, in the network is checking in so we can actually tabulate a list because in the great tradition of the network, they're not telling us.
We don't know
where we're online.
Well, actually, all of this came down, Friday afternoon at 5 o'clock on a Labor Day weekend.
That's right.
So, we'll give the network at least 6 months.
Amen.
To figure out what they're going to do.
I think they should get it together by then.
Don and Mike, hello.
Don and Mike, District Dan.
Hi there.
Great to hear you guys are back. I tell you what, I guess when you were down in Ocean City this past weekend, it was awful cloudy, but I'm sure the sun was shining on your head, wasn't it?
Oh, but you know what? I can't imagine anything more ridiculous than what WJFK did last week. They ran 8 hours of our show in a row.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
Because when you're going to go back into your live time slot, into afternoon drive, what better way than to saturate the market with your show so much that people would be tired of you by the time you got back live.
Something they wanted to do, they wanted for a while just to continue running 4 hours of us in the midday and then have us do a 4-hour live afternoon show. I mean, that's just dumb.
And the new image liner, providing roughly 1/3 of your broadcast day.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
How are you good guys doing?
Okay.
See, I want to thank you guys for making my job so miserable because I drive between Baltimore and Washington, and I used to just be able to switch stations to 1300 AM.
In Baltimore?
Now I got to listen to Jim Rome. Thanks a lot.
Listen, hold on. I think Baltimore is one of those stations you got to give them a little slack.
Give them some time
to change things around.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope they do.
everything has happened very rapidly, and you know, a lot of the stations in our network are going to make their adjustments down the road. You know, it's the bottom line in this business is there is not a lot out there to choose from. There is really not a tremendous amount of shows on a format like this where you can just plug it in. You got to figure out what you're going to do and what fits right with the puzzle.
And especially if it's a station like JFK Jr. in Baltimore that it did as we requested and moved the show to the midday slot. Give them a couple of days to figure out what they got to do to get it moved back to afternoons.
Right.
I mean, because they...
Gotcha.
Okay?
That's the best news I've ever heard.
I got completely rejected by Alan, and I was a little offended when I offered him during the midday time I would bring in recordings of the Crap Blues Band when we played at various bars and have him play that during the midday time with just Travis Bickle.
I forgot to tell you one of his great ideas.
Oh no! What? One of Alan's?
Yeah.
What is it?
Here we go.
Really? I hope you. I'm taking it. You nixed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good.
His idea was, at least for the 3 weeks that are left in the summer book,
yeah,
the ratings book, that you and I work 8 hours a day.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's Alan.
Doesn't he know me?
That's Alan.
You do it standing on your head.
Now, do we have that John Lovitz tape yet?
No, not yet. I've been looking for
acting. we need
this is acting.
We need the tape of John Lovitz saying acting. So whenever we talk about Alan Linewan, we can play the tape where we go acting. General Manager Alan Linewan.
Right.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, my brothers.
Yeah.
Hey, I have 4 wishes for you on your return.
Yes.
Life, light, love, and luck. Take care.
Oh, God. All righty.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, this is Bobby out of Virginia Beach. I wanted to let you know you all are live down here now.
Live in Norfolk. All right, well, that's great.
Hey, that is terrific to be back on. I know we had a pretty good following down there.
All right, thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later. Hello, Don and Mike. Beth. Hello, Beth.
Hello, I love you guys. I'm so glad you're back.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you, honey.
I'm right down the road at the courthouse.
You're at the courthouse?
Yeah, right in front of it.
Who's the celebrity you most resemble, Beth?
Pass along my best wishes.
Oh, yes.
What do I look like?
Yeah. Yes.
Beth?
I have no idea.
I'm not surprised at that, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Billy, what am I?
A whore.
Okay.
I heard somebody say hot.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Whore.
Hi, I want to guess the secret sound.
Although, you want to hear it?
We do, sure.
All right, get ready for something that will not sound like... It'll be a clicking sound.
It'll be unidentifiable.
It'll be an unidentifiable clicking sound.
We're bringing it back.
Rob is already grinning from ear to ear, which means it's even more of a clicking sound than we've ever had before.
Here is the brand new secret sound.
Before you play it, can we try a little experiment here?
Yeah.
I'd like to do my impression of what it will sound like.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Find out.
All right, let's see if it tells you.
Oh, wow. You had the rhythm. Play the tape. Do a replay.
Exact rhythm.
Do a replay.
Were you listening to Rob and I when we
No. I swear to God, I have never heard it before.
Okay. Hold on. That's it.
Hold on 1 second.
That's the secret sound.
Oh, my God.
So 1, 2, 3, and you had that.
That's the new secret sound.
Oh, my God.
Which today will be worth $50,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Good luck.
What do you got
I
there?
can replay Mike's impression of it.
Yeah. Before you play it, can we try a little experiment here?
Yeah.
I'd like to do my impression of what it will sound like.
Go ahead. Pretty close.
Amazing. Amazing.
Pretty close.
Yeah, wasn't a stretch.
Pretty close. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
I don't mean to change the topics, but I'm looking out for my man. You forgot to introduce Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
No, I got news for you.
Huh.
He's back in the saddle again.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't being sodomized anymore.
There, you're asserting your manhood?
Yeah, that's it. You, Buzz, it's on you. You just say yourself. I'm here. I'm Buzz.
I'm here.
I'm Buzz.
There
Hi,
you
Don
go.
and Mike.
There he is.
Don and Mike.
You know what you should do?
What?
The way to get it in there. Your very first comment of the day, no matter how deep into the show it comes,
yes,
should be Don, Mike, this is Buzz. All right.
Frankly, I've
or even the full name. Don and Mike Buzz Burbank. I wanted to say.
I've had 10 days to heal.
Yes.
And I don't want to go through that again.
I had a rolled up welcome back banner for you today.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don, Mike, Buzz. You guys rock. That's for Tim.
Thank you.
You're still live in Iowa.
That's fantastic.
Yeah!
The Iowa City and the Burlington, Iowa station have both made the switch with you.
How was the corn this year?
It's knee-high to a grasshopper.
Gotcha.
Really, yeah.
Bye-bye. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi.
Not good.
Hello.
Hey, Don.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, this is Mike from Clemson, South Carolina.
Hello, Mike.
Just been traveling up here in the D.C. area. I've been hearing you guys reruns forever, and thought you guys weren't working anymore.
What? Excuse me, ass?
We've been getting all the reruns, and I'm just
Yeah, it was called. We were off the air for 7 days. It's called vacation, ass.
I hear it. Yeah, I see how it is. All right. Well, just
what do you mean?
Give me a little redneck holler out.
Hold on, ass. Excuse me, ass.
It's already. We're back. It's official.
Hey, ass.
Can we ask you a question?
No, ass.
Are we on around there? Are we on down in Clemson?
No. You're off on the peak. They realized.
Well, how the hell are you?
They had to drop you guys.
Hey! How are you listening?
Yeah.
How are you listening, ass?
Oh, I'm up here now. I'm in Alexandria.
Why did you say you're from Clemson?
Give a little shout out for Freda.
Wait, hold on. Are you calling because you're glad we're back on, or are you calling because we were on vacation for a week?
Well, it's time I came up here, you guys were playing rerun, and I didn't know if you worked anymore for real.
What do you mean every time? How often do you come up here?
Well, that's the problem. Not very often. You see,
Well, then you asked, and it would follow.
God,
you are an ass. God, I hate you.
God damn.
Oh, blow me.
Yeah.
Oh, eat me, you dumb piece of ass.
Hey, it was good to go toe-to-toe with the big tool finally.
You know, honest to God, it's really terrific to be off for, get back on in this time slot. And a guy like you...
I forgot all the dumb callers are going to welcome back to this show.
Jesus
45 minutes.
Christ.
So you're giving us crap because we were in tape delay. We were in reruns when you came up the first time, but you don't even come to town that often.
What?
So it just happened to be...
Automatically. You automatically defend this defensive posture. I'm just saying...
We assume the defensive... You didn't say that.
No.
You didn't say that at all. You said your comment was, I thought that you were going to be on reruns forever, or that we had been... What did you say? You didn't say you're happy to hear us back on.
I thought you weren't working anymore.
That's what he said.
I thought you weren't working anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not saying...
I didn't think you weren't where I was worried.
That is not saying happy
I was
to hear us.
jonesing for the show, and I was not getting any live love.
No, you're not. I bet you don't get a lot of love in your real life.
F you.
Well, now, that's where you're wrong.
F you. You get no love.
You guys...
You get no love. You're unloved. You're unlovable.
The only love you get is from your mama, just like us.
You're unlovable. You're unwashable.
Oh, she knows how to do it, too. Trust me.
See? He's talking about his mama. That felt good to get that out of our sister. Get a real hate response out of our sister.
Oh, damn.
Who had 49 minutes in the pool?
I thought it would come a little earlier. So
Actually, you did, but you have to pull Don with you. So the winning answer.
Sacramento caller gave
The thing is, I'm worried about, and I hate to say this because it sounds so stupid, the relatively sophisticated audience that we had in the midday time slot.
Right. Yes, the professionals.
What will happen to those intellectuals?
now that we're back on at this time,
what will happen to all those scientists that were listening to us in the midday?
Relatively speaking.
Oh, please.
Relatively speaking, they were like Russell Crowe. They were a beautiful mind.
They probably were. A lot of them were exactly like Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind.
Can you think of the last time?
We get a little shaky in the afternoons. We get sleepy.
Can you think the last time we had a call like this with this absolute dumb as a box of rocks, inbred, southern,
use the original
piece of straw in his mouth?
Hey, sir.
Tom Sawyer, goddamn redneck.
With a paper towel in it just for you, big boy.
Would you do me a favor, sir?
Sir, yes.
Would you hang up, please?
Most certainly.
Thank you.
Enjoyable. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bah.
Don't call again.
Bah.
He didn't.
No. He's listening to himself.
Favor, sir.
He's listening to himself. I'm telling you.
Well,
the IQ of this show has gone down 80 points in the last hour.
A bad call from the very, very beginning.
And we were only hovering at near 100.
Yeah. We're not happy when we first signed on. Now we're back. I'm back to work. 100%.
He still got his radio on.
Well, he's doing it to F with us.
No, you're stupid. Are you up with us or are you stupid?
Or both.
Well, maybe he's gone now. Thank God.
They're finally gone.
Oh, man.
And Mike, one more call.
All right.
Let's welcome back Wichita.
All right.
Yeah, howdy.
Hi.
Glad to see you all back on Wichita again live.
Thank you. Well, is there anything we can do for you? He has no requests. He's simply glad you're back. Don't help.
Buzz always standing up for Wichita.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah, do they finally have us on the FM station?
Yes, they do. 98.7.
All right, beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, thank you.
God bless you. We're delighted to be back on. We really are. And last caller aside, we're real happy. Yeah, all right.
Intellectual time. Don and Mike.
Welcome back, guys. 3 to 7.
He called us in the midday.
Midday, guys. How you guys doing?
Hi, Tom.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Tom.
Don, hi, Mike. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Tom's having one of his good days. Yeah.
Sunday.
Yes. What happened?
Went down to Gallaudet College. Signed in.
What?
Went down to Gallaudet College and signed in.
He went to the college. I get it for the deaf. I get it.
I'm sorry.
And
old joke.
I signed in and
Tom, you're not deaf.
He signed in.
Wait a minute. Watch it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you all something.
The telethon was live from Gallaudet this year.
Ah, okay.
The MDA Muscular Dystrophy Telethon was live at Gallaudet College.
How do you spell deaf?
DEFF.
Perfect.
INTER.
Definter.
How do you spell Jerry?
JERRYLOLLI.
Jerry Oy. Is he messing about? Jerry Oy.
So.
And hey, Rob.
Hey, Reno, hold on a second, Tom. I'd like you to spell telethon.
What now?
Telethon. Spell telethon.
THONTH.
Font.
Did you go to the telethon just to directly pick up your check?
Nope. I went there to volunteer.
Way to go. Very nice.
All right, bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
Jerry Clark said hi.
Yeah, he's a good man.
All right, bye, Tom.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Tom. I think we covered it all.
We have. We got the love, the hate, everything that is our show in a brief period of time.
And now we're ready to get right into the vacation stuff. Because I do have some vacation stuff to tell you that has nothing to do with anybody being fired or us having our shift changed.
I have a few moments.
It's all the stuff you've come to love with my wife and her family, who I affectionately call the gypsies. For whenever we go somewhere, they're always with us.
They're always with you, and then they're constantly going door to door peddling.
But now, $50,000 American dollars.
Wow!
No better way to kick off our new time shift than with $50,000. If you can identify the everyday sound that you've just heard, secret sound number 1.
Wonderful.
And here it is again. Identify that common everyday sound, and you'll win $50,000.
God almighty.
At 877-365-3636.
Can I just tell you, when I was taping that, I had a vision of Mike's eyes when he heard it, and it came true.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mike.
You animals, dial recklessly. Good luck. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
I can't believe you hired the entire staff back there.
I know. I did good, huh?
No. This would have been the perfect time to get rid of some deadwood in the office.
Come on. Phil does a good job.
I don't mean Phil.
Oh, you mean Paula?
I'm not saying, but some of these people are useless. They should be cut out of here like cancer. Hello, children. Look at you, all back where you belong. Oh, God, it does my heart good. Well, the whole family is here.
All right. What, are you going to start singing?
Hey, hold on a second. Wait a minute, hold on.
Hey. Oh,
I know what happened. We had a power failure here.
Yes, we did.
And something has happened to my machine.
The machine is not working properly.
Hold on, and give me a second.
Reset the machine.
Damn it. God damn it, honey.
Hey, did anybody find out exactly what caused the power outage?
No one knows. The whole street's out.
Really?
The studio's okay because we've got an uninterruptible power supply, which is why the lights went out.
Fascinating.
Here we go.
The Don and Mike Show.
What's up? What the F is going on? Hey, we're back.
We had Wendell, what the F's going on?
I don't know. You tell me what is doing or not doing.
Well, it's not playing.
God.
Hold on, let me try it again.
Oh, dear. Jesus
The power failure.
Christ.
And here we go. This is a great kickoff.
Yes.
For the brand new show.
The Don and Mike Show.
I like
Right,
this.
there it is. Okay.
They says bad language. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
All right. We're going to call 100 going here. Someone the chance to win 50 large. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Matt.
Yes, Matt.
And I want to talk to Don and Mike about, welcome back to their 3 to 7 time slot in the Washington, D.C. area.
Yes, Matt.
And just to tell them hi and,
Well, Matt, they told me to tell anybody who calls, thanks, but go F yourself. And they're tired of all the accolades.
Well, I've been listening to them for over
they don't
years.
They don't care.
No.
Oh, they don't care? Okay.
No, they don't care.
Well, then I don't care either.
All right, Matt.
All right.
Are you going to tell
Matt?
Matt he's got a chance to play a game now?
Matt?
Yeah?
Matt, you dumbass.
You're talking to us, Matt. And you got a chance to win a prize right now.
I feel really, really stupid.
There you go. Okay, Matt.
Yeah.
Now you've won the DVD box set of The Sopranos, the third season from HBO Video, now available on VHS and DVD, wherever they are sold. You will play for $50,000.
I have confidence in you, Matt.
Yes, I have confidence in myself, too.
As a matter of fact, we rolled the dice last week. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. They came up snake eyes for us.
Yeah, it might be a good karma time for Matt here. He might do real well. You gonna up the ante?
$100,000.
Jesus. God.
You're going to play for $100,000.
Matt, are you aware that you're going to be playing for $100,000? You have a chance right now. If you just by some stroke of luck pulled that secret sound out of your butt and you guessed it, you'd win $100,000. What do you think of that, Matt? Very good, Matt. Good answer.
Yes.
You ready to play?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Mike, I'm going to be very bold.
You going to up the ante again?
I'm a riverboat gambler.
Now, you know,
rolling the dice.
You know what? If you happen to guess it, you'd have to give it to him. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, we'd be fired.
I mean, that would be the quickest return to afternoon drive in the history of radio.
$500,000.
Matt, you're playing for $500,000. How do you feel about that?
This is not a joke.
He's really doing this, and it's a chance for everybody in the company now to just high five each other on the good judgment, putting the Don and Mike show back into afternoon.
No, Mike, I'm gonna prove to them, as you and I have proved year after year.
Yes,
we are a winning bet.
We're a winning bet. So, Matt, are you ready to play for $500,000?
A lot of pressure, but bring it on.
All right, it's a simple everyday sound. We'll play it for you. Give you 15 seconds to think about it. Please don't answer until Mike sings like
Robert Goulet to start the day.
And here we go.
Caller, name this sound.
There it is.
There's the clicking sound.
Right there. There's the sound, and it's worth $500,000.
And the odds are in my favor.
Yeah. All right, Matt. Come on now.
It sounded kind of like either somebody running or a door shutting.
Well, you're going to have to
make your mind up.
I have to make the choice.
Pick one.
Man.
Somebody's running. Somebody running. Like
Iron Man running.
Was Dr. Stephen Hawking running or what?
It sounds like the sound effect that you guys use.
Christopher Reeve running.
God almighty.
Christopher Reeve falling out of his chair.
Somebody running. Well, what's your guess, Matt?
It sounds kind of like that sound effect that you guys use at the end of the show.
Matt, you're going to have to be more specific, Matt.
Well,
Matt, you're troubled. Now, come on.
Mike, when are you going to trust my instincts as a gambler?
I understand.
As a high-stakes player.
Matt, would you like to offer a guess as to what you think the secret sound is?
I have no idea.
He has no idea, and when there's $500,000 on the line...
You can't make a guess
Matt,
for $500,000?
Matt, you realize this is a pressure situation, but you're not even throwing a chance at,
You would make... I mean, you think the events of the last 2 weeks made headlines. Mm-hmm. You would make headlines because not only would we have to give you $500,000, Mike and I guarantee, would be instantly fired.
Mm-hmm. Now, Matt, it is $500,000. So, I mean, it really, you owe it to yourself to at least throw out some quitting when you're a quitter. When it's $500,000 is not a good thing to do, Matt. You had a guess.
What is your guess?
My guess is a door shutting.
A door shutting.
A door shutting. That would be... No, negative.
Oh, we're sorry.
So sorry. So sorry. And Mike, the $500,000 goes back in the hopper.
You are listening to the celebrations going up on the second floor right now. They are...
Give me a little bit of it.
They're... What?
What, Matt?
Can't you just give me a little bit of it?
No.
Matt.
It was actually a miserable effort, Matt.
Matt, thank you. Hold on. Don't forget that every guess is a clue for you.
Clue for you.
Oh, that wasn't a clue for you. It's not a door closing.
Sorry,
It's got nothing remotely...
That in itself is a clue.
...to do with a door closing. Okay, so the vacation.
You're back from your vacation. It was a working vacation.
The wackiest vacation ever because... we was on the phone all the time. I mean, I was on the phone from as early as 6 o'clock in the morning to as late as midnight, getting phone calls from lawyers and agents and presidents of companies and, and calling Mike. And, what a thrill that was, that call to Fenway Park, when you denied being drunk.
Well, you called me and it was great to get a call in the ballpark because it's real obvious where I am. And you got like the sounds of vendors going by and stuff like that. It's very cool.
You nailed me too.
Right.
Like this was a Thursday night.
Well, when you were just hammered. Are you just talking?
It was about 11 o'clock on a Thursday night. I just got done watching.
We don't need no stinking agents.
Whatever game it was, the Eagles game. Oh no, it was the Rams and the Chargers.
Right.
And about 11 o'clock, I'm starting to get news of events that have happened.
Yeah, stuff's starting to shake loose.
And I'm going to call him Mike, and I'm trying my best to stay focused and say, we're right where we want to be. We are right where we... And at one point he just says, you are really effed up.
He said, no, I'm not. We always deny to each other, but we know each other well enough to know exactly how each other sounds when we're a little tanked. And like I said, I wasn't at the ball game, and I was at the ball game.
Here's you at Fenway Park. When I'm telling Mike...
I'm watching the Red Sox.
Things that have happened. He says, I agree with you 100%. I will be on it tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I'm on it.
And I was.
I'm on it.
I was ready, but you felt, I guess, due to my condition that you would be on it, and that's the way it worked. But it was, they were losing again. My Red Sox were losing again, so it was the same old.
Anyway.
Really, the only part of my week that was a vacation was that. My friend, the bottle.
Besides all of the phone calls, I did manage to work a vacation, and now we rented a place, a real nice place, right on the ocean in Ocean City, Maryland. A nice condo. And my wife, God bless her, she has the best intentions, but she just, for whatever reason, she can't stand the idea, and maybe I should worry about this with Bart going to college next year. For some reason, just the thought of she and I... It flips her out.
Being together?
Yeah, I mean, she's got to have people around.
Right.
So, of course, our kid's coming down for vacation. Bart's coming down.
Sure.
And she says to me, how would you feel if a couple of Bart's friends joined him? Mm-hmm. I said, hey, no problem. Well, as it turns out, it was 3 of them.
Hey. Where'd you put them?
Well, we had 2 bedrooms, so we put 2 in one bedroom and 2 in the other bedroom. They're all about Bart's age. They're right on the cusp of 18.
Awareness.
They,
Well, you know,
Please.
I mean, come on. You remember what it was like?
Absolutely.
I mean, actually, he's probably, 2 years past when it was all you think about, and then it's all you think about until you're dead.
Now, we paid a lot of money to rent a nice place. And as soon as I walked into the place, I knew immediately when Freeman and I walked into this place a day before Bart and his animal friends arrived, I said, oh, this is not going to work. I said, look they are going to tear this place apart. Because my wife, for whatever reason, has got it in her head that, oh, boys will be boys, will be boys, will be boys. And what I did was, when they came in, I announced to them, I said, okay, here's the deal. This front room, this is my room. This kitchen, this is shared area. And if you eat something, you put it in the dishwasher.
Right.
Your bedrooms and your bathrooms, Mom says she doesn't care.
You can put the police tape up now. You can leave them to their own devices back there.
So what my wife says is, let them live like they want to live in the back 2 bedrooms and in their bathrooms. And I'm telling you, I have never seen, they were not in this condo 5 minutes.
Right.
And first of all, my kid, to say he packed would be an insult to the Green Bay Packers, to Fudge Packers, to anybody who packs anything.
So he kind of put it into one of those cannons and just shoot it into his room?
It was just a bag. It was just like a Glad trash bag.
Sure.
And now you had, in one room you had my son Bart and his friend Joe, and in the other room you had...
Bart took Joe Ardinger to the beach?
You had Adam and Alex.
Okay.
Now you got the guy who was with my kid. The peer pressure is not there to be neat. Because he sees my kid come in and just throw his clothes everywhere. So this kid just throws his clothes everywhere. The other 2 boys... Well, now they're undecided, and I'm watching the psychological games going on. Because when we first arrived, they actually unpacked, put stuff in the drawers, put their suitcases in the closet.
Sure.
And you see, you had the contrast. You had one room was very neat, the other room was very dirty. Well, as the week went on, it became a contest to see which room would be dirtier, smellier, have more dirty underpants, dirty socks, wet towels.
Were there foodstuffs brought into the room?
Now, this is where I take responsibility for this. My wife said, what do we do about feeding them? And I said, we'll give them money and send them to the grocery store and let them get their own food.
Oh, big mistake.
So they come back with every possible cheese whiz product that you can have.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tribute to Cheetos begins.
Yeah, and here's what they did. One night they made, it actually was a very nice, it looked nice when they made it. They made like a 7-dip bean type casserole.
The George Foreman grill has caught the bed on fire.
And it was this big thing where it's got 7 layers. 1 layer is beans, 1 layer is beef, then cheese, then guacamole.
Very elaborate they were able to do. That's good. Good for them.
They made this thing, and I'm very impressed. I said, boys, you did a great job. And then the 4 of them just dive on it like dogs.
Right.
Like, I mean, really, this is how they ate. When they made food, they would get a giant bowl, and they would fill the bowl with whatever foodstuffs they were eating, and then all 4 of them would just converge on the bowl, and you would just see them pushing each other out of the way. I'm not exaggerating, trying to get the food out. So they're eating like pigs. They're living like pigs.
Right. Well, it's a good prep for college.
At one point, we had a midnight curfew. They're supposed to be out till midnight, and they were good guys. They came home on time. They said to my wife, we want to go out on the beach at midnight.
There must be ladies afoot.
So my wife says, well, in this case there weren't, but my wife said, go ahead.
All right.
All I know is that I'm awakened at 12:30 by my wife jumping out of bed and running down to the ocean where the kids, they're young men, they're swimming. They are swimming in the ocean.
Right. In the dark.
At midnight, in the dark.
No lifeguard.
Yeah, right.
Nobody around.
No lifeguard. It was like,
very dangerous.
Yeah, and that's when sharks feed.
So, again, I overreacted to this. She came in the bedroom and she said they were out swimming, and I jumped up and I said, Jesus Christ, they could be carried away by the tide.
Did you ever do that when you were that age? I did. I swam in the ocean at night. It's kind of cool.
They did have one funny thing, and this made me laugh. I was sitting on the beach watching them, and the four of them went into the water, and at one point, three of them came out, and I saw that one of them was holding Bart's swimming trunks. That what they had done.
This is getting interesting.
No, they're not fags.
All right, I'm just saying it's kind of odd.
What they had done was they said that they forcibly got him underwater. They gave him a half Nelson.
Right.
One guy had him by the neck. The other guy had his arms. The other guy had his leg.
In the water?
In the water.
Oh, God.
They took his swimming trunks off.
It's more dangerous by the minute.
And now they're walking at the beach, and I'm just seeing the three boys. I'm seeing Adam and Alex and Joe, but I'm not seeing Bart.
Are they all chuckling?
Yeah, they're laughing their asses off. And as they're getting closer, I'm seeing, well, that looks like, well, yes, they're holding my son's bathing trunks.
And your son would still be in the water?
Yeah. And at this point, I look out to the ocean where I see my kid's ass as he is swimming. So I come over and I say, not cool.
Right.
This is not cool. Go back and give Bart his swimming trunks back.
Right.
And they said, okay. And I see that what they do is they go out in the ocean, and they got real close to where he is. And, of course, he's afraid to come out.
Right.
He's got to be covered by the water.
Right.
So he's in the water about up to his neckline, and they got very close to him and they just dangled the swimming trunks in front of him. And, of course, this is like high comedy. This is the greatest thing they've seen.
Of course.
I'm going ballistic on the sides. They finally give him back his bathing suit.
Ballistic laughing or?
No, I'm mad.
You're mad at him.
I'm mad because other people have noticed that there's a naked kid in the ocean.
Yeah, not
good. And it's my kid. Now, you really can't see anything, but these four big animals, and even Bart was laughing. They're making such a big deal about the fact that they've got his bathing suit, and that they're waving it over their heads and stuff.
Right.
Then finally, I got mad. I said, "Listen, about the first time I called them effers. I said, listen, you effers, you stupid effers, go out there and give him his trunks and get back here."
Right.
So they go and they get the trunks, and they come back. Well, the next day, as it turns out, the weather is like the perfect storm. That movie?
Yeah, we had some nasty weather last week.
They got I'm not lying, one day 10 inches of rain in Ocean City, and it was windy, 40-mile-an-hour winds. Freda, of course, was out doing whatever it is that she's doing.
Right.
So I'm taking a nap. And I wake up at about 2 in the afternoon, and I'm going, boys, I don't see him anywhere.
They're out in the waves.
Yeah, I go out on the balcony.
I mean, it's funny when you're talking like that. Maybe it's because my kids are younger. When I hear you say this is, that would be the first place I would go at that age.
Outside, being as it was, I am not kidding, blinding rain.
Right. It's warm, though, right?
No, 65.
Oh, 65, so it's chilly. It's
65, and it's very awful outside.
Optimum body surfing.
I go out on the deck, and I'm screaming. I'm screaming at them, and they can't hear me. So then I am so pissed. I go running.
And they're in the surf at this point?
Yeah, they're way out.
Oh, really?
They're not up by the beach area. They're way out there, and I mean it looks like that Clooney movie where the boat's about to turn over.
Right, Clooney.
Where the seas are very rough, and I'm really, really pissed. And I finally get over there, and the first guy I go to is the lifeguard, who's sitting out there watching,
whirling his whistle.
The lifeguard is sitting in what he has his big Panama Jack umbrella, which is turned facing the direction that the wind and the rain is coming,
protecting him from the elements.
I go up there and I say, "Hi. You see those 4 kids out there in the middle of all that?" And the guy says to me, "Look." Yeah, he said 3 or 4. I said, "It's 4. I counted them. It's 4. They're mine." I said, "They're out there." And he said, "They sure are." really overreacting. I said, shouldn't you stop them from being out in this weather?
Do you find that you have that pressure of just keeping them safe just up until college time?
And also,
isn't that the job of being a parent? Really?
I got 3 that aren't mine.
Until they go away, you keep them safe until they go away.
And the 3 that aren't mine, God forbid, I got to be the one to get on the phone to say, hey.
Oh, my God, that's it. And all parents go through this where that's your ass.
So the lifeguard offers no help.
Right.
He says, well, I can't close the beach down because it's not thundering.
Right.
So now I'm standing on
the typhoon.
I am standing on the edge of the beach.
At any point did you realize the storm surge would bring them back in?
And I'm screaming, and I'm waving, and they finally come up, and they get in front of me, and I say, I am livid. I said, you stupid effing animals.
You use that kind of language?
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, what do you think you're doing? I said, we were sleeping. I said, they said I was sleeping. I said, I know I was sleeping. What are you doing? Bart said, well, gosh, Dad, I thought you'd be mad. We woke you up. I said, you thought I'd be mad if you woke me up. I'm madder now than if you had woken me up. And meanwhile, they, just rolled right off. They, unbeknownst to them what they were doing out there.
They head up the boardwalk and continue on with their day.
So I get him inside, and I call Freda. And, of course, her whole mantra to me the whole week is I'm overreacting to everything. Yeah. I'm overreacting to the fact that she lets them leave the condo at 11 in the morning and tells them to show up back by midnight, that we have no idea where they are, what they're doing. Of course, my son, being as it's in the genes, gets cited again by the cops for making an illegal turn or something like that.
Oh, no.
Comes home one night with a traffic ticket.
Well, from those cops down there?
Yeah, from
those
the
12-year-old cops they have down there?
From the seasonal cops.
Hey, your son's older than me, but I gave him a ticket.
But through all of this, I'm maintaining my cool with my wife, and I'm not saying I told you so, because really nothing bad has happened.
Right.
All that's happened is that they've virtually destroyed 2 rooms of a very nice, expensive condo with their garbage and their pigs, and they smell, but they're good kids, and they really haven't done anything bad. It wasn't until
they're good little effers.
It wasn't until last night that I came unglued.
It sounds like it was like a steady process of the vase crumpling.
It was the last night when there had been a discussion earlier in the day about if a person can drink a gallon of milk in 1 hour. That they had read somewhere that it is impossible for a human being to drink a gallon of milk in 1 hour.
Show me emergency room.
That the average human body simply cannot absorb all of the stuff that's in milk. So they're having this discussion. I think nothing of it. Go back in the other room. I read my book. I say to Freda at one point, where are the boys? I don't even think about this. They went to the store. I don't even put 2 and 2 together. Until a couple hours later.
When they're bringing the milk in?
When I see each of them with a gallon of milk in their hands. And I said,
what a great last night.
I said, what are you doing?
Rupturing their stomachs.
What are you doing? So we want to find out if we could drink a gallon of milk in an hour.
And that's basically being able to drink it without throwing it.
Yes.
Right. Keep it down. I'd do the body surfing. I would do the late night swimming. I wouldn't be about the gallon of milk.
I'm looking, at my wife, and again, I'm getting the look that says, we've only got him for another year.
Right.
Make this a fun trip. Don't be a jerk. Don't be an a-hole dad.
Yeah, when you think of it on the scale of things you're going to get upset about, a lot worse. They could be experimenting with a lot worse things.
So let me just say that it was quite ironic, don't you think, that after the boys drank the milk and went into the bathroom, and each of them vomited, one more so than the other. The first guy went in and vomited. The second guy went in and vomited, but his vomit was increased because he was vomiting in reaction to the vomit of the first guy.
Oh, my God. Now, you guys were you supervising this, or?
I was in the other room.
Just, you knew what was going on, but you kind of looked the other way.
And all I know is I said to my wife, hey, guess what, Miss Lenient Mother of the Year? How you like cleaning up puke?
Right.
And I've got to give Freda credit. She said, no problem.
What were they, after they did upchuck the milk, was it over, or were they feeling pretty crappy for the rest of the night?
No, that was it.
I mean, the experiment, so there was puking and laughing.
They chugged the milk.
Right.
They threw up, and as they were coming out of the bathroom, some of them still with the puke.
Oh, God.
Running down the side of their face.
Well, you get a free pass for letting this happen. I wouldn't.
They were smiling.
I wouldn't have let it happen.
I mean, the whole thing, the whole week.
Take your milk and pour it into the ocean. Go out into the storm.
the whole week. There were things that happened that I wouldn't have allowed.
It sounds like they were just, but it worked
bored
out okay. Trying to get into S.
It was rainy. Yeah.
But it worked out okay.
Right.
And just to make sure that we didn't have our hands full enough.
They bring any college girls by or anything like that?
No, although at one point, this is like, I guess, the dividing point with my wife and I as far as parenting and letting Bart go and letting him be a grown-up. Because, I mean, for Jesus Christ's sake, he's going to be 18 in March. At one point, Freda and I were out, and we came back to the condo, and 3 of the boys, at about 4 in the afternoon, were sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
One boy was missing. Our boy. I said to her, don't you find it odd that the 3 other kids are sleeping?
Right.
Now, I'm not surprised they're sleeping in the afternoon because they're staying up very late, they're swimming and everything, but our kid's not here.
Yeah.
She said, don't worry about it. I said, what do you mean don't worry about it? She said, oh, he'll turn up. I said, how can you have this attitude?
He's strolling the boardwalk with Ginger Lafarge.
How can you have this attitude? Maybe I said, where's the cell phone?
Mrs. Robinson, I think you're trying to seduce me.
The cell phone is right on the kitchen counter.
Right.
So he's left without his cell phone. So then I said, well, I'm going to wake up one of the other kids and ask one of the other kids where he is. She says, doesn't like it, some kind of cardinal sin.
Well, that's the bad thing.
She goes, don't you dare. Don't you dare go wake up any of those other boys. And I said, I would, if Bart was sleeping and one of the other kids was missing, I would wake one of the other kids up. I would do it no matter which of the 4 it was that was missing. She said, don't you dare go in there. Don't you wake up those boys.
I was surprised, really, listening to you recount your vacation, that you didn't have like a massive cardiac, right on the... I mean, it sounds to me like you were uptight over the vacation.
You bet your ass.
I mean, your wife was completely at ease, and you were basically...
If I hadn't been there,
like an aneurysm every day.
If I hadn't been there, I guarantee those boys would have had hookers. They would have had keggers. Right. They would have been out of their mind if I hadn't been there. My wife was so lenient and so intent on making sure that this was a happy time for the boys. They're going to go back to school. They're going to go back to school.
Yeah.
Next summer he's going to be going to college. This is the last summer that we have him with us.
His last wild summer.
Let's make his last memory a good one.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm fixated on the fact that I'm back by the bedroom going, okay, 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid. Where is our kid?
Right.
Missing. Gone. And then I want to wake the kids up, and then she wouldn't let me wake the kids up. So now I'm just sitting waiting for one of these kids to wake up. And I'm doing this thing where I'm walking...
Throwing pebbles at his head?
I'm walking by the bedroom door, and I'm going... and I'm slamming the door, but these kids sound asleep. They're sleeping through a hurricane. These kids are sleeping.
You have spoons in your, like silverware in your condo?
Sure.
Take the whole thing of silverware and just dump it on one of the kids and then go, oops.
So finally...
That'll wake them up.
Like an hour and a half later, one of them wakes up. One of these animals wakes up. And he comes into the other room, like always, is wearing a bathing suit. Why put on underpants and put on shorts or shoes when you could just live in a bathing suit?
You hated these kids by the end of the week, didn't you?
They're all great kids. They are very nice boys.
You wanted them out of your place.
Yeah.
So one of them comes back, and finally he's awake, and I said, where's Bart? He's like, he called some girl. He met some girl on the boardwalk. I'm like...
Is that one?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Great. I looked at Freda and I said, What do you say now? What do you say now?
It's probably totally innocent.
Yeah, well, Mike.
Like his dad, though.
Yeah, right. You know what's happening.
Yeah, he's got that gene.
I know what's happening.
That H gene.
All I know is that.
He's got the turbo H gene from dad.
So we spent a lot of time on this vacation with me, according to my wife at least, overreacting to the stuff that the kids did, and me telling her that she wasn't reacting enough to what the kids were doing.
If my kids get my H gene, I'm jumping off a building.
And let me just say, and then finally, when Bart left, Bart and his friends left, and we thought we'd have a couple of days to ourselves before we came back.
Yeah, in between getting the steam cleaners in there?
Yeah, and because we had Speedwax house sitting for us.
Right.
So we could send Bart back home with his friends and know that, that Robb and Carrie would watch him.
How did your house smell when you got back?
German.
Sure. Little combination of bratwurst and B.O., is that what it was?
She got it down to a schedule that as soon as Bart...
And Rob, I'm not talking about Carrie.
As soon as Bart and his friends left, she's got the next group ready. She says, it's Robin and Bill and the twin. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Just winking at Mike.
Nothing, just winking
Good to
at
have
me.
him back.
What are you doing? What am I missing?
You're not missing anything. Just proceed.
All I know is that as soon as one group leaves, the next group of gypsies comes and joins us.
So you didn't have a moment with your wife just to enjoy the condo by your onesies?
No, because as soon as a room became available.
But why can't, if the gypsies are coming in, why can't they just live in the trailer that they trailed? That small, that little two-wheel trailer that they live in?
And they're not gypsies. And I love my brother and sister-in-law. And I love my nephews, the twins.
Right. Yes.
It was just too much.
Not a moment's peace.
It was just like we had the kids, and now the kids. As soon as the kids are gone, we'll go.
Did they bring Lucky Charms and stuff like that, and rabbit's foots and stuff like that? I'm just going with the gypsy thing.
All right,
it works.
Anyways,
right.
we had not a moment alone.
Look at the time.
We had not a moment alone, and we actually spent one night socializing with Buzz.
Right.
And his wife.
Right. But in between you had Bart, and then everybody came down with wearing bandanas and big hoop earrings.
That's right. It's time out, because we got more. I'm sorry I'm monopolizing this, but this is very therapeutic for me to get all of this out.
Sure. I sure understand by now.
I've been sitting on it for a week.
You can't go away without getting this out of your system.
I've been sitting on it for a goddamn week with no one to tell it to.
If you don't do this, I'm firmly convinced that you would have the big fatal thing where you basically run out there, see them in the surf, and your heart would explode in your chest.
So everything else I think from here on in will be happy. That's all the bad stuff I have.
Yeah.
Except for the lesbian stuff between my wife and Buzz's wife, which I will tell you about in just a moment. Stay right there.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Hey, the muffler plant's gone too. Yep. Good. Melted chocolate inside the dash. That really ups the resale value. I think you're going to be okay here. They have a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that.
I think your brain has a thick candy shell.
Your brain has the shell on it.
Are you talking?
Shut up, Richard. The Don and Mike Show.
Ready to DOT. Don and Mike.
Right. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi, can I speak to Don and Mike?
Yes, us. Hi.
Oh, hi, Don and Mike.
Hi there. Hi.
I just wanted to say that I love you guys. You really make my day.
Where you calling from?
Philadelphia.
Beautiful, WYSP, right.
Fantastic. Thank you. You guys got the sexiest voice on radio.
Oh, you've not seen our pictures on the website, have you?
No, not yet.
Yeah, you might want to avoid that.
I just wanted to ask if you guys saw the MTV Video Music Awards.
Oh, I've got so much today. I've got the week. I got the whole week of vacation. We got Mike's vacation. We got the Jerry Lewis Telethon. But yes,
yeah,
we do have the VMAs. Mike, the one thing I have to tell you, and I can encapsulate it into 30 seconds. Robbie, give me 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds.
So I want to tell you give me the TikTok. I want to tell you, you would love this on the VMAs, which I thought generally sucked ass.
Right.
Yeah.
But here was the greatest 30 seconds. They're in the audience, and Triumph, the comic insult dog.
I love Triumph. I'm a huge fan.
He is sitting next to Moby. and he's saying to Moby,
"That's funny right there."
I don't know why Eminem wants to beat you up. And they bring the dog on the stick, the dog over by Eminem, and the dog says to Eminem, "Hey, why do you want to beat up Moby so bad?" And Eminem goes ballistic.
Like it's legitimately matter. Oh, no.
Get the effing puppet away from me, man. Get that effing puppet away from me. And it was right after that Eminem won an award.
Yeah.
And he got booed. He got booed off the stage.
Oh, fantastic.
Got booed off the stage.
Did you guys see Axl Rose?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with his...
Oh, my God.
I don't know who looks more disturbing this weekend.
Is Axl Rose still turning into... is he still turning into Mickey Rourke?
No, he looks like he's had a bunch of work done.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. He has that a little puffy factor.
Smoother almost, Pinocchio-like.
Well, he's never been the most normal-looking individual anyway, but it's... I saw a picture of him from like a year ago where he didn't look like the Axl Rose that everybody remembers, and he's still continuing to look a little odd.
Now, it was a contest to see who would look the weirdest between Jerry Lewis and Axl Rose. And the winner is Jerry Lewis, without a doubt. Thank you, Christy.
Okay, guys.
There's so much crap from the VMAs that I wanted to play for you, too.
Man, Triumph, the insult comic dog.
And great. What was great was that you knew the crowd was into it.
Right.
And... You see, I don't know if it's the actual guy who has to carry the puppet around on a stick.
You think you wonder if he's the guy that's doing the voice too.
But you see in this handheld camera shot on MTV, you see the stick and the puppet
and all the puppet is really just shaking this, and it's not like a regular puppet. No. It's not like a Muppet. It's this plastic dog with a cigar in his mouth,
and the cigar keeps falling out of his mouth.
Oh my God, they've done more stuff with that dog. I love it.
Anyway, absolutely fantastic. Okay, let me finish up my weekend stuff here, and I can do it very quickly.
A vacation recap.
Yeah, by getting the accused on the phone.
The woman you spent very little time with alone.
And she spent some quality time with Buzz. And Marsha Honey.
More specifically.
Yes, my darling.
All right. I passed all the weekend stuff with the boys.
All right.
And there's nothing to worry. My wife says to me, "Oh, you tell too much stuff about the boys. The boys are perfectly safe." I didn't tell anything that any parent's going to be upset about.
There was nothing to tell. Well, now you make it out like there was something bad to tell that you're not telling when they. There was nothing bad to tell.
I overreacted.
You should clear it with your son before you discuss his life. My life is already ruined and I'm accustomed to it. But Bart is young and you should just clear it.
When Bart was out with his date and the boys were sleeping, at any time when the boys were in the house were you not there when your wife was there with the boys, the 18-year-old boys?
No.
That happens all the time.
So listen, here's the deal. One night, Buzz and Marsha, as it turns out, are down at the ocean.
Right.
So we went to Secrets, our favorite place in Ocean City. And we had a good time. We had dinner. We had some drinks.
Yes, many crimes committed there.
And
I remember that place from years ago.
Crime against nature when I kissed my niece there.
You always seem to have a good time. We were reminded of that, yeah.
But there was a weird dynamic happening that has happened before,
right?
In which my wife and Buzz's wife dance together, and they don't dance together like on Sex in the City when the girls are really dancing. They were
just dancing.
They were slow dancing together.
Well, Marsha's married to Skippy over here, so there's no doubt that this is going to be an experimental woman. Yeah. There's some chemistry there, though. And your wife has demonstrated she also has had thoughts in that.
I'm stopping by seeing Bart at the vet clinic right now. I'm pretty
but what is the deal with you and Marsha?
What's bothering? Hey, sweetie. You're welcome, sweetie. I know that of the three people that I'm there with, you, Buzz, and Marsha, that you won't dance with me. Buzz would make even more speculation, and Marsha is the safest and the most fun to dance with.
Now, Buzz didn't want to dance either.
Well,
I didn't ask him because that's a whole nother can of worms.
wait a minute, you want to dance? Not usually. But if you decline dancing, then I certainly wasn't going to dance.
Well,
I was following your lead there.
It just seems really clear to me that you needed both me and Rob to be down there to balance Marsha and Skippy. And the song was
Skippy.
The song was
Freda.
The song was "Easy" by the Commodores.
Yeah.
And these guys, whoever the house band were, they were doing like a 10-minute version of this goddamn song.
Easy like Sunday morning.
And I'm standing
You're
with
not
Buzz.
acknowledging. I know you're telling your story and you're swimming in Lake Me right now. Please, whenever we dance for you, please acknowledge it. Otherwise, we feel like total a-holes. I want to make that clear to you.
Listen, I am not swimming in Lake Me. This is a threat to my masculinity.
We're doing this, and you don't say anything about it. We go back to our corners, going, "Why the f did we do that?"
Well, why are you doing that?
Because we just like to. They like to dance.
We like to it's that normal now that nobody even notices when you dance with Rob.
Listen, I'm telling you, you would be concerned. You would have tunnel vision.
I think I've seen this. I think I may have.
No, but you've not seen it like it
Not
was.
like this.
They were like slow dancing together?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Touching each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
Intimate.
arms intertwined.
Yeah. Embracing.
No, it was a regular slow dance, like you would with
with a slow dance.
I'm telling you, don't be offended by the fact that I was not able to focus on your folk dance that you were doing with Rob there.
Put a lot of time into that. But that is disturbing now.
Yeah, and I got the biggest instant wedgie when, after watching this for 10 minutes with Buzz and standing there uncomfortably watching this, when the guy who was obviously high, the leader of the band, said, "Hey, that was so good. Why don't we do the same song again?"
Oh, somebody doesn't have their chart together.
And Freda and Marsha continued to just stand out there
waiting for it again,
thinking the guy was going to play the song again.
Right.
And the guy was having a fight on stage
because the other guy probably didn't want to play that song. Right.
The other guys were saying, "No, we got other stuff to go to." And he says, "Come on, let's live on the edge. It's easy like Sunday morning."
Is that what they were playing?
Yeah, by the Commodores.
How did you feel about this, Mr. Burbank? I enjoyed the show. You know, it was fun to watch them, of course. Two women dancing intimately like that. Sure.
You'll never get anything from him.
What's not to like?
Nah, I thought it was weird. And then the only other thing I'll tell you, and I'll skip all the gypsy stuff with the other people coming over to see us, was my wife made me go to the convention center.
Right.
One of the days it was raining, we went to a craft fair.
Hey!
Wow.
Wow.
All right, sweetie, I'll let you go. I got it from here. I just wanted to find out, is there anything between you and Marsha that I need to worry about?
Sugar Bear, if you're really that worried, you could have cut in.
There's your answer.
Okay. All right, thank you. Love you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Love you. Well, she loves me.
Yes, she does.
That's fine. She didn't say it.
Hey, you went to the craft fair. You have something. You have a visual aid.
I have a gift for both you and Rob.
Hey, have you been to a craft fair since you sang with the Grassroots?
Oh, my God.
We go to the Ocean City Convention Center, and the sign outside might as well say, "Losers, nose pickers, BM eaters."
BM eaters, both buyers and sellers.
Wow.
Right? Welcome.
Yeah.
We walk in, and immediately you get that scent that, it's like you're walking to the Hallmark store, you get that, the candles.
Right,
scent.
right, an old person.
And you see the dumb crafts. Well, we're walking around, and I'm fascinated by this table where they have plastic food.
Oh, really?
Now, this is stuff that you would see maybe in Hollywood if you were doing a TV show.
You know how to live. I'll tell you that right now.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
I got for both you and Rob.
Right.
Wow. If these don't look realistic.
They do.
They do. Do they look realistic?
Let me see it up close.
Okay, take a look at that
Plastic
one.
donuts that look real.
Tell me if these, and there's... Baby's hard as a rock.
It's amazing how they've done the the coconut covering, like TV food.
This is almost a letdown. It looks so good.
Now, it actually looks like maybe they took a real donut and just shellacked it.
Mm-hmm. Now what I did was
that's an artificial.
Ooh, that is a bad smell.
I got the list here. They had. Now, why people would want these items...
I'm not an expert, but this is jam-packed with toxins.
Why people...
A bite wouldn't hurt you?
Why people would want fake plastic donuts to display in their home, I don't know, but I found out that it goes much deeper than donuts. You can also buy cakes, large cakes, jumbo cakes, bundt cakes with fruit, fruit tarts, cheesecakes, pies, sundaes, banana splits.
Well, they're used, I know, in like model homes
and restaurants. Also. Yeah, restaurants.
But this was at a craft show,
right?
Where people who had no reason to buy these other than
exactly
they're dumbasses.
Tell these to either pranksters or dieters.
Now also you have.
I'll tell you, if this was a real donut, I'd probably enjoy it. It looks pretty good.
That was a good one. You also had plates, where on the plate you had two eggs sunny side up.
Right.
You had sausages. You had toast with melted butter.
Were the eggs more expensive than the donuts?
I could have bought you deviled eggs.
Oh, wow.
But they would only sell them by the plate.
Now, see, what would be great around here... Now, just for a practical joke, is bring them to the radio station. You know what it's like when somebody brings free food in here? Yeah. Get a whole plate of deviled eggs and then go on the PA and go, deviled eggs in the producer's room, and then just watch one of those pumps go in there.
$35 for a plate of deviled eggs.
The whole plate?
Whole plate of
the whole tray?
Whole tray.
Donuts are even better than that. The next time I bring in donuts for some reason, I'll put that in with
Put one in there and just see somebody...
Tim.
Oh,
now
it would have to be Tim.
What I don't get, beyond the plates of food, the pre-prepared meals, the turkey, an entire turkey that was stuffed, what I really don't get is why somebody would buy. What it is, it's like a can. You know those big things that you buy Corona beer in. They come in the big pail.
Yeah.
The big metal pails.
Right.
Yeah. Well, what it is it's a big metal pail.
Okay.
And inside it you have 3 or 4 cans of Pepsi.
Okay.
And fake ice.
All right.
Someone.
Sure.
And what they do is they shellac it all.
So you're not sure, I mean, outside of like using it for display purposes, do you think some people consider it art?
I don't know.
It is an arts and crafts show.
Yes. It's art for morons.
Can I say something, though? We're talking about this. I don't think we're looking in the right area here as far as, whether or not people would be interested in this. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing at a craft
I am making my wife happy. I'm making her happy.
Must have been a horrible day for you.
Well, the weather sucked. I'm telling you, it was the same day.
I mean, outside of this, and I think it was a stretch for you to be amused at this. I think you must have been a very sad guy at that craft show. I mean, really, was there anything else? Was there anything that you were interested in besides this?
Plastic donuts?
That's it.
No. That was
it had to be a crappy craft show. True.
It's the worst, and that's the highlight. And I'm telling you, they had cakes. And these cakes from a distance, they look realistic.
Sure do.
And they had the cakes that even had a piece missing. Where
I'm gathering your wife didn't spend the amount of time at the fake food that you did.
No, she didn't. She didn't seem to find the whole process as weird and fascinating as I did. As I got into a discussion with the guy.
Smell is horrible. Are you aware of how horrible they smell?
I said to the guy, now all of these foodstuffs you had, and they had cheeses, they had fruits, they had, like I said, the steaks, eggs, everything.
I'll tell you, they have cancer after the chemicals in these things. That's what they have.
I said to the guy, who buys these? Do you mainly supply them to restaurants to put in displays?
Oh, so you did ask the guy a question.
Yeah, I asked the guy, I said, do you do a lot of restaurant business? He said, oh, no. Strictly for collectors.
Collectors. Now, see, there you've discovered it. It falls into the category of pathetic.
Yes. And I spent the better part of an hour watching as these incredible mooks would come up And you would think...
I used to hate the effing plastic peaches at my grandmother's house.
You would think that they had stumbled onto the riches of Midas.
Right.
When they would approach this gigantic table and they would go, oh, my God, look at that cherry pie. Look at that cherry pie.
They probably put it out in their house, and it's a horrible thing to do if you're ever planning on having any kind of company. I mean, it is, Buzz. It is terrible. You walk in. I mean, there's one thing. Plastic fruit pisses me off anyway. Yeah. I don't believe in that. They shouldn't have it. When I was growing up.
But Mike, this is more than plastic fruit.
But in our generation, plastic fruit was kind of in vogue for a while. You'd have it in there, the rubber grapes, and it was horrible. Yeah. It was I think the worst thing. And then this is taking what I really do believe is a sinful concept and elevating it to this is, you know what this is? You're looking at deceit.
And I got
deceit in a donut.
Right here. I got a sheet from the guy that has the prices, and it has their slogan.
Well, he's going to hell.
Pastries for the eyes,
right? Not
from the thighs. If you can't...
You're trying to make it like it's a weight loss thing?
If you can't bake it, fake it. All items made from the finest building materials.
So like this... By having this around, this is going to help the dieter. I think not, gentlemen.
The collectors that you saw approaching this table, were they fat?
No, they were old. Mm-hmm. They were all old people.
Preying on the elderly.
Old people who were, like the turkey, for instance.
Buddy was doing just fine on his diet right after he bit into the artificial wood chip donut.
Arsenic donut.
The gigantic turkey had a crowd of 10 people around it.
Sure.
And they were looking at this thing, and they were really saying stuff like, ain't it beautiful?
But it does have artistic value.
Yeah. It does.
I have to tell you, it does. As I'm sitting here, Buzz over here, it probably looks like a real donut.
It does. It absolutely
looks real. It looks like a real donut right up close.
Yeah.
I mean, you really.
But it smells like, seriously, like somebody varnished a floor with you under it.
Mike, they also had brownies, cookies,
right?
Danish donuts, cupcakes, eclairs, jelly buns. Pitchers of beer.
So he actually, the food was one thing, but then when he gave you a list, I mean that's
right.
Did you take requests? Because you could have you make like a stool.
Exactly.
Like BM.
Because really, this is so much better than your average artificial food.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What if he really took? We're all familiar with artificial vomit, right? Artificial BM, but really take it to the next level.
All right, I'll ask him right now.
Remember his name?
I got it right here.
Oh.
Let me do this thing to take him off the air. Hold on a second.
Yeah, see if we can work up a couple of varieties of BM.
Yeah, his name is Daniel.
That we could leave just around the radio station.
And the name of the company is Pastries for Keeps.
A BM after a kegger?
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
In Pocomoke, Maryland.
Other bodily products. Just have one day where you ask everybody to leave their cars open. No, busy. Well, he's probably down in the workshop. Probably down in the workshop making the latest.
Name and number. He'll get back.
Hi, Pastries for Keeps. This is the Don and Mike radio show. I was at the Ocean City Convention Center this weekend and purchased a couple of your fake donuts.
They are beautiful. I'm the recipient of this gift, and I'll tell you, we'd like to commission you for a variety of fake items. If you have the talent to do things more than food, well, in a way, food.
We were wondering if you could make us some fake BMs.
Is there any? Do you have any experience in the digested food stuff?
We're not kidding. We're not kidding.
We'd like you to actually make some fake BM and some fake vomit, if it's possible.
It's the Don and Mike show on 96 Rock, and call us back.
We'd love to hear from you, and just a killer donut.
Thank you.
Looks good, especially the icing. Looks real.
Bye-bye. Remember, if you can't bake it, fake it.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Daniel.
Incidentally, when it comes to a real donut, I don't believe in these kind of donuts. I don't believe in putting frosting on top. Something that's 1,600 calories anyway. Why goop it up with frosting? I think you ought to have just
Disagree.
I know you disagree, Rob. You never met a donut you didn't want to shake hands with.
That was it. I think I've got it all on my system now. It was the horror of having the kids, and then having the in-laws come down. The brother and sister, the lesbian thing. Oh, last thing. My wife always does this to me on vacation. She made me play a board game called Cranium. Which is
a new one?
It's a combination of Trivial Pursuit, what's Pictionary. At one point, it even comes like with a piece of Play-Doh, and you are given. What are you doing?
I got the effing smell on my hands now from this.
The smell of the fake donut?
Yeah, I don't think that. What's it called? Pastries for Keeps?
That's the name of the place.
Can't fake it.
Pastries for Keeps.
Yeah, Pastries for Keeps has got toxins all over my hand.
Pastries for the eyes, not the thighs.
Right.
I don't think you're supposed to play with them.
Well, I mean, I can't keep my hands off. To be honest with you, it looks so darn real.
Anyway, I don't know what the most pathetic moment of my vacation was. Oh, now you're putting the donut on the statue of Dale Earnhardt? Yeah. And put one on Pedro Martinez as well. There you go.
More toys for the office.
So I don't know what was more pathetic. If it was going to the craft show or playing this ridiculous combination, charades, Pictionary,
right?
Having to get a piece of clay and mold it into something to get people to guess before the little sands in the hourglass turn over.
That's it sounds like a good game we could play on the road sometime.
However,
always modify all those games to involve nudity.
There was only one game. There was only one idea from this game, Cranium, that I want to steal for the radio.
Okay.
Because we found it to be absolutely impossible.
All right.
Rob, and I want you to play along.
All right, we're going to have an example.
Yeah, now go over to the other side.
All right.
I'm going to write down the name of a song. And Mike,
what do I have to do?
You hum it.
Okay.
Here is the song, and this was one of the songs that was actually used in this contest.
Now, how much time do I have?
30 seconds.
I know. I bet you $20 that I'll get it.
You gotta go.
Right. I guarantee it.
No. Give it a try. Go.
I know I'll know it when I hear it, but I can't.
See, I told you. Yeah. It's a killer idea for a radio game.
Don't hate me. You know what? I bet you
it was fun to watch.
It was Brick House.
Yeah.
Did you know it, Buzz? No, I couldn't guess it either. Is it that hard? I thought
it's impossible.
Am I like everybody else where you think you'll absolutely slam dunk it?
Yeah.
You hear it in your head, but we can't.
That song has so much percussion.
I would have done better if I didn't have all that varnish on my hands.
I'll write down another one for you.
Did you get it, Joe? Yeah, thank you. That's scary that Joe got it. I don't understand.
Rob, cover your eyes.
Okay.
You give me another chance, please?
This is another one.
All right, please give me another chance. I'm addicted already.
Rob's
turned his back.
Also in the game, Cranium.
All right. Ron's handed the song
to
Mike.
Now, no looking, Rob.
Okay.
Ready, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
And go.
Stairway to Heaven.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you. Can I have one more, please? Do one more, please.
All right, let me think of one more that they had.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Or just one. You know?
No. I want to think of actual ones.
Very good. Very good.
Is it Machine Head by Bush?
See, with the Brick House, I was trying to do the intro.
Percussion. Yeah, and you can't hum percussion.
No. All right, here we go.
There you go. And you got it. That was one that was in the game.
Wow.
You got it?
Go. Go right to the hook.
Now, are you able to use gestures?
No.
I don't know. I really don't.
Did you get it? No, I don't have it either.
Lisa's got it.
What is it, Lisa? What is it?
Ain't no man.
Yeah. Way to go.
Wow.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. Very good.
I don't know what that says.
That's good.
Joe got it.
Yeah.
Everybody else did. I'm telling you, that was the only highlight of the evening.
I like that game.
That's a good game.
I like that game.
We should steal that for this show.
That's very cool. I enjoy that.
Just the humming.
Nude humming.
That's all. Just the humming. That's all. Where's the guy in Philly who sells fake donuts? We got time for him very quickly? I think we do.
The whole studio smells like varnish.
Oh, hello, Mike?
Yeah.
It's not the guy in Philly. Mike.
Yeah, that game was easy, man. I was already 2 for 2, man.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what that is. I don't want to brag.
The brother factor.
No.
All right, you know what? Hold on a second.
That is my skill as a hummer.
If you will hold on a second, I will give you a song title on the telephone, and you hum it, and you see if you can get Mike and Buzz and Rob.
All right.
Okay? Hold on a second.
All right, very good. I like this already. I mean, this is
It is a good game
well,
for the
perfect
radio.
for the radio.
Yeah,
And I thought I did a fine job.
You did. It was fun to watch.
Well, I thought, obviously, Buzz, people were getting it. You and Rob weren't.
That's true. Lisa and Joe got it,
This
though.
is very exciting. All right, is he ready?
Yep, this is another one of the songs actually from the game Cranium.
Okay,
and
go.
Ready? Go.
Is he on pitch?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I just called to say I love you.
Yep. You didn't get that?
Hello, Dynamite. Here's Dominique in Philly who sells fake donuts. Dominique.
Yes. Hey, the guys doing. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks. Why do you sell fake donuts?
I just sell them. I'm not the owner. It's just, in fact, we had one lady come in yesterday during Labor Day before we closed and actually threw up from eating a donut.
Wow.
From eating a fake one?
Yeah.
What, she took a bite out of one?
Yeah, she took it she wanted a sample of one of the donuts she bought, and she just actually threw up.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't believe this guy. Dominique, you tell him the truth. I heard somebody laugh. No, you're lying.
She would have broken a tooth.
Their heart is granite.
No, Dominic, these things are made out of hard plastic.
You couldn't possibly ingest anything.
I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Come on, Dominique.
You're not telling the truth.
Are you high? That is it.
Bye, Dominique. Bye-bye.
Dominique.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, she came in and ate one of the donuts.
Time out. I do want to hear about life in Boston.
Oh, yeah, and then the great bargains I found in the national airport from Washington, D.C.
That's where you do all your shopping.
Yeah, absolutely. Great prices on toys.
At the airport. Hold on. You had someone else. Rob, do we have time to do one more person with this hum thing or not?
Yeah, real quick.
All right, hello. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I think I can get one.
All right, hold on a second. Now, let me think of another song.
We'll talk amongst ourselves
in the game.
Mm-hmm. We will talk about ourselves. We will think of Dominique and his donuts.
This is a game from the game Cranium, which Don and Freda played on vacation at the beach.
Well, obviously, Freda and your wife played something else.
Yeah, they have another game going, and we still don't know exactly what it is.
All right, did you give
Mike,
him
I'm afraid he's too stupid to play.
Why is he stupid to play?
You don't know the song?
The theme song from Star Wars? No. Hum a few notes.
No, that's Flight of the Vulcan.
No, the one they were looking for was the one that's in the Cabana bar. See that one?
I know the Infinity Executive song.
Hold on, let me find the one they were looking for.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Star Wars. Do we have Star Wars? Hold on a second. What is it, Robbie?
Like the overture or the song from the canteen?
No, guys, it goes like this.
Yeah, that's right. That's it, right.
That's how you do it. Ron and I were doing the Bill Murray version.
but that would win.
That's a way to win.
God. How the hell did we get our old time slot back?
All right, goodbye.
I don't know it.
Goodbye.
Hey, how about a Motown?
All right, I'll give you a Motown.
All right, hold on a second. Let me play you the one that this is what they were looking for you to hum. This one. And who doesn't know this goddamn song? Cue up. Uh-oh.
This is how you are in the living room when you play games too, isn't it? You want to break everything on the board.
Hold on. Where is number 7?
Hey, let me give him one. Can I give him one?
Behind.
All right, what line is he on?
Let me put him on hold. He's on line 2.
Line 2? All right,
yeah.
on hold?
There you go.
Okay, Mike's now going to give a song title to the caller.
There it
the
is.
Caller
It's number 7.
will hum the song, and we'll try to guess it.
There you go. That's what we're looking for right here. Hold on a second.
This time, Don and Rob and myself
Okay,
will try.
got one, guys. Are you ready, sir? Go.
Well, hold on. I'm still stuck on this, though, Mike. That's the theme of Star Wars.
And now you got to erase that from your mind.
Right.
Okay, so you gave this guy a song.
Yes.
All right. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right.
You got to turn the other music
All right.
off.
Oh, it's almost the good part. He likes the song. That's what I wanted him to hum. Never mind. All right, Mike. Now, did you give him a...
I gave him one, and
Yes.
you guys know the song. Let's see how he does.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Go.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Think Motown, boys.
Do it again.
Let me see if I can get him with this version of it.
Papa was Rolling Stone.
Thank you, Don.
But that was Rob. And Mike.
All right.
Goodbye.
I like that game.
Goodbye.
I do.
Because you can hum.
Yeah, you got to be a good...
There's more fun with people who can't hum.
I had a guy one time tell me I was a great hummer.
You're looking at him, Mike. How soon you forget. I grabbed your hair.
Yeah, absolutely is it. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Time out. We will be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Let's take a call. Cape, California. Hello.
Hi, Larry. Don Imus. How you doing today? Love your radio show. Can you tell me what happened to Don and Mike in New York City? If they're not on live anymore?
Are they back on? They were taken off for a while. Are they on or out of... Not on the air in New York, Don?
Don and Mike?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know whether they're on or not.
Well, Don and Mike are on. They're on in Washington, right? Don and Mike.
I think that's where they originated from. Yeah.
Las Vegas. Hello.
The Don and Mike Show. You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
Right. These two DAs agree on only one thing.
God smiles on them, then God laughs at them. Don Geronimo and Michael Mira.
Well, let me see. We're doing the quick check of where we're on.
Yeah, what's anything new?
Well, we know Green Bay,
right?
Madison, Philadelphia, D.C., New Orleans, Reno, Sacramento, San Francisco.
Very good.
Anchorage, Alaska.
That's good coverage.
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Amen.
New Orleans, Louisiana. That's all we know for now. We'll get back with more as soon as we know.
We'll be back with you when there's more to tell you.
Don and Mike, hello.
Don?
Crying guy. Hey, crying guy.
Hey, Don, congratulations, man. That's great. You guys are back.
These are tears of joy, ladies.
He's a happy man.
I can hear the show.
These are tears of joy. These are tears of joy.
That's great. Mike?
Yeah, crying man.
Did you getting back together?
No.
But you said before you had big news.
I was just kidding. Really, nothing's changed on that front,
I'm
sir.
sorry. Was your vacation okay?
Yeah, it was all right.
A lot of drinking and stuff.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
We'll hear about that here.
Quite a bit.
Did you go out on a boat?
Yeah,
he did go on a boat.
Yeah, I did go on a boat, but it was parked.
That's great, man.
He's so happy.
Rob? I was just at home, and I just heard that Dish Network commercial. That's a good commercial, man.
I like it. Brought him to tears.
He likes your commercial, Rob.
Buzz?
Yes, crying man.
Did you smoke any weed this weekend?
No, I didn't, even though there's reason to celebrate.
Hello, Don and Mike. Hello there. Hello.
Hey. I just wanted to let you guys know that all is right with the world. You guys are back on the evening drive, and I'm so happy.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. We couldn't be happier ourselves. Hey, Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, I'm glad you guys are back live.
Thank you. Me three.
Calling from Green Bay.
Yeah.
Well, then we're happy to be there then.
Yeah, hey there.
Hey there.
All right, see ya. Hi, Don and Mike show.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, welcome back to the time slot.
Thanks.
Hey, wanted to share with you the naked or strip cranium that we played a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you played strip cranium.
Strip cranium.
You know what?
We came back from that DC sessions, had a few drinks, and
that's a lot.
The game is just dumb enough that it might work.
You know, one of the things I do remember about this time slot was, people do have that 5 o'clock whistle, and there's just a little more body availability.
Yeah, there sure is. Thank you, my friend. Listen, let me announce a couple of quick show notes. Saturday night, Mike and I, the whole crew, we will be at the MCI Center in D.C.
Right. Yeah, brother.
When Mike and I will be managing 2 WWE animal wrestlers. We're not sure who they are yet.
But I mean, it's gotten to be such a big deal where this wrestling is pretty intense. So we'll be right up there. We're going to be in the front row. And then when our match comes on, we're going to be in the corners.
I'll be on one side. You're on the other side. We'll have microphones.
I am just a little frightened.
Also, we will be, I can't tell you what we're doing, but we have decided about 9/11. I think we've made a great decision.
Okay.
About 9/11. We'll tell you about that.
Absolutely.
Very shortly about how we'll be handling that. And Philly, we will see you guys next week.
Very good.
Making our next trip to Philly next week already. So, Mike.
Wonderful.
Your vacation up in Boston.
It was not the vacation, the normal vacation for me, because we were on the phone the whole time with all this stuff going on, going back and forth. But the one plans I did make was to take, to really, as I'm feeling my way through this, separated dad thing, to take my kids up to Boston to see my family, because since this all went down, they haven't seen that part of the family. And I love the fact that they get along with my mom and with my sister and with my sister's family. I love that. But you know me, when I go up to Boston, it's always kind of the... I'm really like the failed relationship poster child. I really go up there, and my sister's been married, like you have for a million years, and it's just I always just feel, no matter, things were going very well for us last week, and I was really trying to emphasize that, and I just couldn't crack the surface. I couldn't get through to them with, hey, this is really great. It still was, so how are they doing? How are your kids doing?
Oh, God.
How are you doing?
You don't need that from your family.
And, well, their heart is in the right place. Yeah. They're very concerned about that. The only thing was at the very end, when my mom was going back home, and she hugged my daughters, and she started crying. And that was just one of the, and the crying was, obviously they're going, oh, you poor things in this situation. That's what I was reading into it.
Right.
Maybe I was being a little paranoid, but that was, and they're very loving, and it's all fine and stuff. But now I find myself, when I go up there, we took the flight out of National Airport with myself and my 7-year-old daughter and my 5-year-old daughter. And what's great about this age now is they are now little bitty travelers. They know how to do it. They are beyond the age, even my 5-year-old, where you have to do total maintenance. They can actually assist you in certain areas. They can actually carry the heaviest luggage. Which, to me, I mean, for all those years when they were little of carrying all the stuff on my back, it's really delightful to take the carry-on luggage now, and they're fighting over who's going to carry it. Now, my 5-year-old staggers a little bit under the weight of even though it's got wheels on it, she's kind of wobbling back and forth. But on the return trip, she actually took it all the way from getting off the plane all the way out to the parking garage where I had my car. And, it's just so cute. The beads of sweat were rolling down her face. And, she's happy. Wouldn't allow me to take it from her at all, and she's doing her job. We get down to National Airport. We're taking the shuttle up there, which is not exactly the kid environment. It actually proved to be a benefit that I had my kids on there. We go down to the shuttle going up to Boston, and there's this little
toy kiosk that's in the middle. And I said, man, I gave them their little fruit cups that they wanted for breakfast, and there was a toy kiosk there with all these little activity books. And I said, I didn't have any readily available. They were all packed away. This is going to be perfect. I will buy them something that's nice and simple that they'll be able to take on the plane, and it will be fantastic. So I go over and I see this lady who's running this little kiosk. This lady who, is kind of grandmotherly, if you were the grandmother of, like, Liza Minnelli.
She's adopting a baby.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier for her. And I walk around, and I said, okay, we can get one small thing each to take on the plane, and let's make it like a puzzle or a coloring book or something we can use on the plane. And we go around, and I start looking at the prices at this toy kiosk. And you're dealing with my knowledge of toy stores. You're dealing with something that would normally, a cheap type of thing that you would see. These aren't, some of the toys were the toys you would see in the grocery store. You know how grocery store toys are the cheapo toys? Right. And I'm looking, and I pick up this one activity puzzle. One of those kind of things like you turn around and you try to get the ball in the hole, you twist it around. It was $18.50.
Wow.
And I said,
welcome to America.
No, but I mean, we were dealing with like a 750% markup on this. And, as soon as I start looking around, the lady sort of slithers around the corner and says, aren't they beautiful?
About your girls?
Yeah. And I know I'm not going to get baked here, but I'm just aware of the price. And they say, they are really lovely. They might really enjoy this at $36. And so I ended up spending close to $50 to get. One was like a little puzzle book, and the other was a little coloring. I mean, I swear to God, it was the most overpriced thing. But the good thing was they were happy, they were occupied, and when I finally got to Boston, my sister picked me up at the airport with my mom, and it was immediately I realized here I am with my sister and my mom, and we were going to see my niece. So I realized that these are the moments in my life where
you're the only penis there,
and it shows. Let me tell you something, because I have that feeling that it's just going to be, and I've got two daughters.
You got vaginitis.
So really, what we've got here is we've got my mom, my sister, my niece, my two daughters, and me.
Wow.
And you can't help but coming out like an idiot in that situation.
5 V's against 1 D.
But the good news,
you'll never win.
The good news was where my sister's daughter works, my niece works for public, and she works for public television. So it's like, oh, that's great. I'm so happy that you're basically doing the opposite of what your uncle does. It's delightful, and my kids loved it because we walked into the studio where they shot Zoom. That shows Zoom.
I've heard of that show.
And then, we get further away from me. We're in Maryland Public Television, my kind of broadcasting. What kind of broadcasting do you do? Well, you might have heard about it on the news. And so we're walking through the Zoom, and then on the other side of Zoom is Harvard Business School, and that's where we're going to lunch. We are going to lunch because that is the nearest cafeteria to where she works. So not only are we going into the seat of intellectual activity on the East Coast, Harvard Business School, and we go down and we sit down there with all these eggheads, and they're all walking around, and these people, it's just coming out of their pores. These are brighter people than I am. They're just walking around, and a lot of them are younger. And I say right before we leave, we eat in this cafeteria, and they have. I says, what do we have? He says, Kathy says, there's a really nice salad bar up on the second floor where you can get like sprouts and salad. And then she looks at me and says, but you might want to go down to the second level where they have pizza and burgers.
That's your sister?
Yeah.
Busting your balls.
Help yourself to some cake and cookies, which I did. I took my kids down, and we just loaded up with the fries and everything. And after we got done eating, I decided that I would go to the gift shop and load up like I was an incoming graduate student at the Harvard Business School. And I just loaded up on every T-shirt you could get. I I bought seriously $250 worth of clothing in the Harvard Business School with these T-shirts that said Harvard Business School.
Funny thing you wear them.
Oh, it's hysterical because you just know. You see me walking around with Harvard Business School on it, and it's like, and so the guy behind the corner who was one of these college types that's got the, it's not really a mohawk, but he's got the shaved head with just this heavier stubble in the center of his brain, and he's got everything pierced hanging off of him like this, and I said, yeah, I figured if I couldn't get in, I might as well buy the clothes. Silence. Nothing. He just stares at me like I'm a complete idiot.
Dude.
But the rest of the weekend, I wore the T-shirt, and when my family wasn't looking, at one point I was getting the table, and I was sitting there. And the waitress came over. She says, "How you doing today?" I said, "Oh man, it was a tough day of classes today." I figured I'd use it for all it was worth. I only got one other opportunity to do that. It was in Fenway Park when I was up there getting a beer. And he said, "You want one or two?" I said, "Two after the exam I had today." even though it's like their first day, but I enjoyed it. And of course, Fenway Park, where I did something against the law. We actually left the Red Sox game early because they were losing. And you get heckled in Fenway when you leave. You get really badly heckled. You know, fair weather fans, scumbag fair weather fans. And I said, I ended up, I had a couple of cocktails. So I said, I've been rooting them since I was 5 years old. With my Harvard T-shirt on. I've been rooting for the Red Sox. Chocolate by my wife. Thanks, but we're going home. So we go home because they were down by 4 runs.
You're drunk. Was that the night I talked to you on the phone?
Don't talk to me. I go to Harvard.
You're drunk with your Harvard shirt on.
That was nice. I go to Harvard. MFR. And so I get back, and they were down by 4 runs. We looked at the 7th inning, and we took a cab back to my brother-in-law's house. And just out of curiosity, let's watch highlights of the pain. And I turned the game on. It's tied 9-9, and it seems that it was their only come-from-behind victory in 6 months that they have had there. The Red Sox came from behind and won, and then proceeded to lose the next 2 games. So they're still causing me pain. However, speaking of the Red Sox, even though we made our little deal, mathematically, they are still very much in the hunt for the wild card for the American League East.
If you are feeling strong about that, let me know.
Oh, no.
Let me know if you want to get that deal going again.
No, because right now it's a perfect arrangement that in the event that they make the playoffs, it will just be you and I in the vests. If they don't make the playoffs, it will be me solo. But you'll all still be down there with me in spirit, right? But it was a wonderful. And then I came back, dropped my kids off on Thursday, and then on Friday, of course, we had our day where you and I probably exchanged about 30 phone calls with each other. And when everything was done, I went down to my friend's boat again because the band was playing down in the marina. And I'd like to say hi to all my friends at Tim's River Shore. Thanks for such a great weekend. I just want to say Friday night was just super. It wasn't as crowded as Saturday, but I'll tell you, Saturday was good too. But all you people down there, you treat me like family, and I really, really appreciate it. And
the boat people.
The boat people, and man, we just had, the band played, and then I was feeling so bad from Friday night that after the band played at about 5 o'clock, I said, I just can't. I can't do it anymore. And you ever have that feeling where the party is just so good that you just can't say no? That's what I did. So it was Friday and Saturday, and then picking my kids up again bright and early on Sunday. And then it was just we played the Daddy is going to sleep on the couch game on Sunday for the first time since I've been the single dad. They could have really taken the car and driven to Baltimore with the condition I was in.
It's all the kids play the Crawl on Daddy game.
Oh, the Crawl on Daddy game is still very much alive. Daddy, it's a very simple game. I know there were fathers that called that have played the same game. Yeah. It's the Crawl on Daddy's back game. Daddy lies flat out on the floor. It can go on for an hour and a half, and what they do is they jump on Daddy's back and jump off like they're jumping off a jungle gym.
But that's the first time since you've been a single dad.
This was not even Crawl on Daddy's back. This was I actually had to buy hamsters. I was such a bad dad. On Sunday, I actually went out on Labor Day and bought hamsters, Cutie Pie and Oscar. The same name because they have to have a connection to Daddy's house, and I'm trying to fill it with things that'll make the house a little more special.
They were doing something with the hamsters.
No, my God, no.
Oh,
Stop that. But That house is empty quite a bit.
It's just you and the hamsters.
It is me and the hamsters now.
Hello,
I mean, I will go home tonight to
Mike.
an empty house with 2 hamsters in it. And
Hello.
one of them is psychotic. We got this one hamster. I know my way around hamsters based on the ones that we had with our kids before. First of all, they have a very short life expectancy.
Yeah.
But the hamsters at Petco
I have a lot of anal death.
those are gerbils. The hamsters at Petco are guaranteed. You know, a pet's got a bad rap when it's guaranteed for 14 days. So this animal will live for 14 days. It's the first hamster I ever heard that really made a sound when I got out of its box and transferred it into its cage. But we got the hamsters, had a great Labor Day because Sunday Daddy was just really not really with the program.
Gotcha.
I mean, I got up, showered, picked them up, and then we just played. There was a stack of movies about this high. It was, but they, it's the nice thing about having kids that are that close in age. They can
play with each other.
They can make their own fun,
right?
And they would come in occasionally and they do the thing where they'd lift Daddy's eye up just to make sure Daddy was still alive.
Play Daddy Dead.
We play the Is Daddy Dead game where they have to come in every 15 minutes and make sure Daddy's still alive.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Donna Mike.
Yeah.
And you too, Buzz.
Hey.
Listen, I was listening to the show last week when you were on the other shift.
Yeah.
And I'm listening today, and you guys all have more hair now than you did on the shows last week.
What do you mean?
How do you explain that?
My hair grows.
Paint your bald spot?
Maybe we had a bad hair day that day.
But by the way, something. Why do you care?
Paint your bald spot?
Do you paint your bald spot?
Paint your bald spot?
Oh, sick.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hey.
This is Jamie calling from Wichita, Kansas.
Hi,
a long-time listener. I would just like to welcome you back live in Wichita.
Great to be on in Wichita.
I'm surprised Tony Douching decided to cough up the cash to bring you back live.
All right, thank you, my friend.
All right.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Great to have you back. Surprised they would pay money for you, though. Thank you, Wichita. Hump.
No.
Don and Mike, hello.
Sorry, Buzz.
He meant that in the nicest
Of course
possible
he did.
way.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike, how's it going?
Okay. What? Come on.
Where are you calling from?
Calling from Fairfax.
What can we do for you?
I don't know. I've been on hold. Just wanted to call and say hi. It's good to hear you guys back on the radio.
Great to be back on.
Thank you, my friend.
Hey, what's your favorite time? You guys like morning or afternoon better? I know you've answered it a dozen times today, probably.
John and I both like the Midnight Shift Fest.
Right on. You should do that one, too.
All right, dude. See you later. Goodbye. Now listen, Rob. If I got I'm going back. I'm going back to the afternoon clock,
right,
as opposed to the midday clock. We got one more break for Buzz. Is that right?
This is where we're at right now. So we've got 2 more.
Well,
you want these 2 to be Buzz?
Add them up.
Right.
Hold on. If we do this here,
right,
do we do Buzz and Buzz?
You're listening to behind-the-scenes workings of a radio show.
Here's what we're going to do.
All right.
As always, I apologize. We are not going to have time today to review our Jerry Telethon tapes.
Jerry and his enormous melon.
We have a total of 48 tapes from the telethon.
We couldn't even hear just like one to whet our appetite.
No, you can't, because I've got something better for you.
All right, very good.
When we come back, and I'll have to find the appropriate music.
Yes.
Robb, who really is, he is the aficionado about the Jerry Lewis Telethon.
So he watches it.
Yeah.
We all love goofing on it, but Robb tapes them and collects them.
Watches every minute.
And he was very upset this year with the telethon, and he wrote a 4-page memo with 17 items to the Muscular Dystrophy Association of America from Robb Spiewak about how, and it says, RE, how I can help you.
Very good, and I believe he can.
Yeah.
So by making it more entertaining, Rob?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
I think we'll go with that next. Rob was very disappointed with the telethon this year.
Get ready to laugh.
And we won't have the tapes till tomorrow. I got the VMA tapes I want to play for you.
Very good.
Well, that'll wait till tomorrow too. And Buzz, maybe we'll squeeze some time in for news.
That'd be cool.
Okay, we'll do our best today. Stay there. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
pay that man his money.
Stay tuned for your shot at big bucks. It's the return of Secret Sound, only on the Don and Mike Show.
Whatever happens, you're safe, John. You could walk away with $7 million, maybe more. We're not talking just you money, John boy. We're talking everybody money.
Everybody.
Wish me luck.
I just pray you get it. I really do.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
Don and Mike Show. It's not the heat, it's the stupidity. The Don and Mike Show.
Right. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, I want to talk to Buzz. I love you guys. I'm a new listener, and I love Buzz. I'm gay for Buzz.
Hi, sir. And I'm in love with you, too.
Buzz, I'm from Wichita, man. Can you reach out towards Wichita?
So's Buzz. There's only two fags in the state of Kansas.
Hold on, boys. Here comes the request. He wants something. What do you want, sir?
I would like Buzz to reach out towards Wichita.
Reach out how?
So you can feel this.
I don't think I want to feel that, sir.
Oh, God, Buzz. Okay. I love you, man.
I love you, too.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
From a distance.
Don and Mike, hello.
This is Joe.
This is Don and Mike.
Oh, yeah, hey, this is John from Ocean City.
Hi.
Man, I'm back live. GC Peasy. No more time zones.
GC Peasy, here we are.
That's right.
Hey, Don, I'm sorry I didn't see his secrets. I was doing my.
You asked Buzz. I said to the guy, Buzz, where's the retarded-looking guy? All night, I kept
Here he is.
I said, where's the retarded-looking guy?
Guy with the JP T-shirt on, a GCPC.
Hey, Don, I got the last 2 weeks. I got my one night a week to do my bar hopping, and I ended the secrets the first week. The second week I started the secrets and went on down to like.
Hey, can I stop you just for a second?
Yes, sir.
So I can contemplate how very little I care about what you're saying.
Hey, Don, there's only one thing you will love. I would not go back to New York unless they say, hey, Don and Mike, your apartment's comp.
Okay. All right, goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. Hello, Don and Mike.
You guys rock.
Thanks.
For Tim.
Thank you. Oh, that's for Tim. Amen. Oh, and incidentally, I came up with the greatest name for Tim on vacation. Tim Sabian, our program director in Philadelphia, from now on is known as the Toy Poodle.
Because he's a little high-strung.
Because he is so goddamn high-strung.
He breathes at that same rate that a toy poodle.
I mean, he is when he gets going on something. It's impossible to get him to slow down.
Excitable.
He is the toy poodle, Tim Sabian.
He is indeed.
Anyway, enough about him. More about us. More about us. More about this dominating day.
Yay!
This great day.
Great day for the show.
I'm so glad you guys are back in Reno live. It's great. It really sucked being on tape delay.
I love
couldn't
Reno.
call in or anything like that.
I truly love Reno. I love that place.
You, my friend, you have grasped and crystallized what it means to be on live.
Amen.
You can listen live and call in live.
Already, great energy and great wit being shared with us all across these fine United States.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you guys rock.
Thanks.
I just wanted to tell you, I'm really excited. This is the first time that I know of that y'all are live in Lafayette, Louisiana. I always catch y'all on time delay, and the show is still good, nevertheless. But it's just great to get it live, and y'all are the best thing on radio. And I look forward to you every single day, and I look for excuses at every single moment during my day, so I can be in my car for long periods of time, so I can listen to you as much as I can.
Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you, my friend. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
When are you going to talk about American Idol?
And there you have it.
Probably tomorrow after we find out. Well, actually, even tomorrow. We won't know who won till tomorrow.
Right. We will talk about it when we are ready.
Justin shall win.
I disagree. Dee will win.
No, it's not Dee. It's the guy with the carrot top hair.
Justin
Guarini.
That's his name. Justin. We are going to be having, though, incidentally,
Justin,
the show.
take me, Justin. Let me roll over. Take me from behind.
We had so much fun, Simon, with the karaoke when people on the phone.
Spit it out.
Remember when people on the phone are doing karaoke during the Elvis show?
I understand.
We're going to be doing our very own American Idol search here on the show.
Cool. Oh, that should be an innovative concept. I can't wait to see the dregs that you trowel out.
With people calling in, and then eventually someone will be able to come down here to the studio and give a...
The answer to that would be an unequivocal yes.
To put it in a more proper for broadcast, yes, the woman would have to bare their bosoms. Yes.
That is what we would like to see. If you would like to participate, let your breasts fly free.
I don't think I want to see this woman's bosoms, though.
I do. I want to see them.
I don't.
No. Do they have hair on them?
Hello?
Madam? Miss?
Oh, everybody hit the delay there. It's like a chain reaction.
Overreacting.
We got so many people now on the button on this show.
I can't imagine why. They're very nervous.
Gotta wait until the delay builds back up.
I'm dying to hear if she has hair on them.
Here's what the woman said.
Yes.
She said, if you get girls to come down and sing on your show, do they have to show their teeth?
We said, absolutely, especially if they have lots of clothes. There she hung up.
She hung up. She's out of there. Hello, Donna Mike.
Hey, Donna Mike.
Yeah.
This is Sacramento checking in.
Hello, my friend.
Sacramento's in the house.
Yeah. In the outhouse.
Yeah, well, come on. I'm not gonna beg for when you're coming out here. I'm just at a loss for words because it's so great to have you guys back live, man.
Mike and Rob are now doing the Sacramento dance.
I still love
Dance
those
of
guys,
the anal. That's what that is. Hello, Don and Mike show. Hi.
Amazing. I am no longer listening in Sacramento. I'm now listening live in San Francisco.
Wonderful.
Yeah, finally. Finally. It only took this company about 5 years to get its collective head out of its ass. No pun intended, San Francisco. Put us on live.
It's absolutely great. Yeah, I've been trying to eke out the station in Sacramento for years, just trying to listen to you guys, and now I got you live in San Francisco. It is absolutely great.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, quite a few nice things.
Yeah.
Tumbled into our laps.
Absolutely.
Things that I believe we were entitled to all along.
I believe you're right.
Don and Mike.
Yeah, I wanted to play the 6 o'clock quiz.
Again, you're going to have to go to someone's house in Long Island to do that, sir. Don and Mike, hello.
Hi, I have a message for Rob.
Yeah. Listen to this.
What is it? He's listening.
Sacramento doesn't care, Rob, if you don't like them because you're not the talent. Don and Mike are the talent.
Yeah, and you know what? Don and Mike love Sacramento.
And then Rob,
What?
he just got a big old head.
And don't forget, it's big and flat.
She's hostile, Rob.
He told you.
That's a Rob Spiewak hostile.
Don and Mike.
Big shock. She'd be hostile.
Hello, Don and Mike. Hello, you're on the air. You're going to have to drive. You're going to have to drive.
You guys, I missed you guys on the 11 to 4, 11 to 3.
Were you from Philly?
Yeah, I'm from
Listen,
Philly.
you'll get used to us in the afternoon.
Well, I can only enjoy it for a half an hour in the afternoon.
I'm sorry.
The other time frame, I had you all day, but
sorry about
you guys
that.
are great.
All right, thank you, my friend. Okay, let's at least start this thing with Rob. The Jerry
angry.
What?
Well, he's still angry.
Yes, the Jerry Telethon was
He'll
over the
always
weekend,
be angry.
and my man Rob, he was mad.
Is he going to read this, or are you going to read it?
No, I want Rob to read it.
All right, very good.
Or actually, maybe I'll read it.
I'd like you to read. I wrote it. I think it would be sound better in your voice.
To the Muscular Dystrophy Association of America, from Rob Spiewak.
Or do you want me to read it as Rob?
September 3, 2002. How I can help you. No, I'd like your reaction as Rob.
Okay.
As a person who has watched every hour of the Jerry Lewis Telethon since the early 1980s, I've compiled a list of problems I had with Telethon number 37, which aired along the Love Network on September 1st and 2nd, 2002.
Rob Spiewak, I have these problems.
Please do not consider this memo a complaint, but instead a tool to help you in the future. My list is as follows. 1. Jerry did not wear a tuxedo.
That had to piss you off big time.
This is a major concern. At this rate, how long will it be before JL? How long will it be before JL opts to not wear pants? I don't care how old or sick he is. Put on a goddamn cummerbund. I get uneasy when I see Jerry in a button-down collar. Besides, how dare you, JL, deprive me of the pleasure of watching you untie your wilted bow tie during hour 15. Unacceptable. Number 2. The man did not appear to be drinking. A concerted effort must be made to get Ed half in the bag prior to airtime. Slurring this year was kept to an absolute minimum, and he was confined to the first 2 hours of the telecast. Ed is much more tolerable when he's had a few. So next year, ask a corporate sponsor like Anheuser-Busch to donate some product. And maybe a Vicodin or two. Number 3, too many acts from Branson, Missouri. Now, I can understand throwing a couple of bones for the redneck viewers, but enough is enough. Lose Jim Stafford, the Oak Ridge Boys, Roy Clark, Yakov Smirnoff, Andy Williams, the Lennon Sisters, and Glenn Campbell.
Were they all on, Rob?
Really?
Wow. Oh, my God.
And Glenn Campbell, unless he agrees to sing Southern Nights. Number 4. Where was Tony Danza? Granted, he's an S-H-I-Y singer. He's an S-E singer and dancer, but I've grown accustomed to him and his bad cabaret acts. Allow him to return. He's fun to mock. Number 5, way too much Maureen McGovern. The songs that this hag sang could actually ruin a good drunk. Trust me on this. They should have let her sink in the Poseidon Adventure.
Oh, wow.
I think she's turning into a man as well. Even if she is the diva of the MDA, I still suggest throwing her like a sack of unwanted kittens. Wow. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Number 6.
He's hostile, ladies and gentlemen.
Fivish Finkel. Did I spell his name right? Does it matter? If I have to see this fossil sing and dance to another cutesy song, I'm going to put an expiration date on his birth certificate and join forcing it. Oh, dear. Maybe I will bury him next to Maureen McGovern.
Oh, wow.
Man, a lot of death threats, Rob. Rob, I hope you didn't send this along because you're going to be pursued by the authorities.
Mike, this has already been sent. This
oh, dear. Rob's going to get the FBI at his doorstep.
It's already on its way. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don. Igor, Bossier City.
Hey, Igor.
Well, the first time I saw Jerry's did he look like the death face? Where your head makes a pyramid, the neck is so wide it goes down to the midst of the head.
Jerry's face is just so big,
right,
and so gigantic and so bloated. And you will hear on the tapes tomorrow when Jerry actually discusses how fat he is.
Yeah, he's on some kind of medication that's bloating him up, right?
Steroid.
Is that what it is?
That's what he's saying.
Exactly. Yeah, Medrol or something like that.
That's what he's saying. You want to guess his current waist size?
48.
Close.
46. 50? 50? Wow.
She said his collar went from a 15.5 to a 20.
Wow.
In 1 year.
My God.
Well, let me let's split this up into 2 parts. Point number 7, Robb A's memo to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Jack Jones. This year, J Squared sang both a blues song and Old Man River. But here's the newsflash. He's a white man. Jack, it's time to realize what you were put on earth to do. Sing the goddamn theme to the Love Boat and then get the hell off the stage. Simple enough.
He doesn't like Jack Jones. Rob was angry this year.
Yeah. Number 8, Harry Chapin cover songs. No, 1,000 times no. And whoever knowingly booked Julius LaRosa to stammer through the cats of the cradle, please seek professional help because you are on crack.
Oh, God.
He is mad. You're really mad, aren't you?
I hated it.
He was
really
mad. Really mad.
Very angry.
All right. Well, you know what, Robbie? Hold on. I'm going to go another break with this.
Okay.
Buzz will just have to wait.
Right.
Damn the torpedoes.
Full speed ahead.
Because we're only up to item number 7, and Rob has...
And he's got suggestions, too, doesn't he?
Yeah, 17.
Very good.
Once he gets through all the things he hated on the telethon...
He's going to build them up, so it's not totally unconstructive.
But I have to ask, Rob, were you full of beer when you wrote these?
No, I didn't have a single beer this year.
Wow.
Wait,
Therein lies the problem.
It sounded fueled.
Otherwise, you didn't have a beer when?
I didn't drink a single beer during the whole telethon.
Oh, Christ, when we got home.
Otherwise, Julius LaRosa sounds great.
Rob and Carrie house sat for us. And I swear to God, when I looked at all of the empty Beck's beer bottles in our recycler, I about had a conniption.
You know what's funny is, remember, we sat at your recycles on Wednesday. So that's just Wednesday. You all were on vacation. I was sort of on vacation.
There you go. Absolutely.
I mean, to the brim, bottle and bottle and bottle.
Knock yourself out, especially with this new schedule, though.
Yeah.
I'm already an hour into it.
Put your dog away. I was Colonel Clink as those bottles were clinking together. I mean, that thing was stacked up. You had to really horrible.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask you about my...
what the hell did you just say?
I don't know. I'm still mad at the telethon.
What about my dog getting into bed with you and your wife?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Colonel Clank, that was a great night.
So you not only had empty beer bottles, but you were also out of peanut butter.
Good boy, Clank.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Last year, I got $2.5 million more than the year before. And I really believe in my heart we're going to have the largest fundraising telethon in the history of broadcasting this year for a simple reason. 9/11 woke this country up. 9/11 made us, all of us, understand we had compassion and pain and resolve hidden and buried because we weren't really challenged. But when the cowards, the filthy Mideastern cowards, went into those buildings, we all felt the same thing.
The Don and Mike Show. Tumbling dickweed. Don Geronimo and Michael Vera.
You wanted just a taste of Jerry from this year's telethon. That's just a taste.
That's the opening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those filthy Middle Eastern cowards.
Jerry doesn't sound like Jerry has in the past.
Well, tomorrow we'll get to all the tapes. And as you know, Rob is very upset about the telethon.
Yes, he is.
Angry.
He has written a memo to the MTA.
A scathing memo.
And we now continue with it. Rob's memo. Part 2. Has-beens. Number 9.
Yep.
Has-beens. I would normally cut you guys some slack here because the telethon is the land where the stars of yesteryears come out to play. But this year it got totally out of hand. Nancy Sinatra, Clint Playground in My Mind Holmes, the lead singer of the Association. What did you hand out to the people in the studio audience? A playbill or a history book?
Wow.
Cruel, Rob.
Ouch.
Cut it.
I'm angry.
Bad microphones. It appeared to me the audio equipment was being run by Helen Keller. Audio levels all over the place, poorly mixed sound, and the wireless microphones had more dropouts than a West Virginia high school. Here's a hint. Next time that the night mics need batteries, don't take the ones out of Charo's vibrator. They're almost always worn out. 11. Format change in the local cutaways. Well, it's always a pleasure to tune in and see the shining, jovial face of Jerry Clark, the sensitive good looks of Tom Kelly, and the striking Marilyn Thompson. I miss the inclusion of other area disc jockeys during the DC-only segments. Where was the robust Kathy Whiteside? Or the saccharine Jack Diamond? And where was the elder statesman of the market, Don Surf Caldwell? Let's get on these entertainers. Let's get these entertainers back where they belong. On TV so we can make fun of them. Item 12. Norm Crosby filling in for Jerry at the anchor desk. This is never a good idea. Norm wasn't funny 30 years ago, and the passing years haven't helped. If Norm wants to continue with his shtick in which he uses the wrong words while speaking, tell him to find a variation on the phrase, "You are fired."
Wow, Rob.
13. The problem with Entertainment Tonight's Jan Carl. She's C-word.
Wow.
Wow, Rob.
she's a see you in Toledo.
My goodness.
And she's a pushy see you in Toledo at that.
Oh, dear.
Drop her like a bad habit.
Wow. Man, you didn't like the telethon, did you?
14. Jerry's too fat.
Some medication.
The only slim thing that Jerry Lewis has left is his chance of living.
What's that again?
The only slim thing that Jerry Lewis has left is his chance of living until next Labor Day.
Wow. Oh, dear.
In the last year, Jerry Lewis has had 1 collapsed lung and 23 collapsed chairs. Now, it's coming from Rob.
It's the man who loves the telethon. Loves Jerry.
And hold on, at one point, it's coming from a fat guy, Rob.
Yeah, right.
That's true. Hey, doughboy, consider a salad? The only bright side, now Jerry Lewis's head is almost as big as his ego has always suggested it was. Number 15, the Lawrence Welk Orchestra. Lawrence Welk is dead. They should have let his orchestra die, too. And if anyone ever suggests that the Lawrence Welk Orchestra should play an ABBA medley, start handing out cyanide tablets like they were breath mints. Your country will thank you.
Jeez, such anger.
16. I don't mind you running telethon highlights from years past, but don't run highlights from this year, especially if we are only 4 hours previous. Even more so, if it's a clip of that sucky Chinaman violinist. Sentient, and finally,
it's all coming out, all this hatred.
Yes, all of them.
How about a little nudity? Something tasteful. A little soft core action for the overnight hours. In my opinion, it might really allow the Love Network to live up to its name. Remember, this is essentially a family show. So please, leave the money shot to the Easter Seals telethon.
Rob.
I think I brought up some valid points in this memo that would really help the 2003 MDA telethon to be a marked improvement over years past. Please do not hesitate to call me with any concerns you might have regarding this. Remember, we all want the same thing. Mm-hmm. The best darn telethon in the world.
Darn.
Best.
After calling Jan Carl a C.
Best. Rob Spiewak.
Very nice.
And then he signs his phone number to it.
Very nice,
lovely.
Rob.
Nicely done, Rob.
I'll let you know if I hear back.
My own critique, Rob. A few more solutions for those people. A few less critique.
You'll hear back.
If they paid attention to the...
Rob, is there one performer who could turn that telethon around? One national celebrity who could make the difference? Is there anybody in your mind? And you know what? They might need a new host next year.
It would be me.
It would be Rob.
It would be you.
It would be me.
And now here's the chairman of the Muscular Dystrophy Association, Robert Wadham Spivak.
Mike.
Homo Joe here, Donna Mike. Welcome back to the afternoon drive.
Stop the uniform.
Oh, my God. Hello, Homo Joe.
Hey, boys. How you doing?
Hi, Homo Joe. We're doing great.
I wish I was sitting right next to you, Mike. I would have kept your head up off that bleachers, because we're going to be dancing it wet when you lose the bet.
Thank you, Joe. I'm looking forward to it. But you know what? If they make the playoffs, Don's got to come down, too.
There you go.
We're both going to be down there.
We'll all be there.
What can we do for you, Joe?
I just wanted to call and say welcome back, and now I can help out and participate a little bit more and do my part because I won't be doing it during work hours.
Because it's convenient for you.
For you.
No, it wasn't convenient for me. It was I was going to get fired if I did it during work hours.
All right, Joe.
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you had gay sex?
Last weekend.
Did you know him?
Yes.
How did you meet him?
This is somebody I've known for a long time from the gym.
From the gym. There you go. Somebody from the exercise horse.
Exercising.
What is his country of origin?
He is Swedish.
Swedish.
Man.
Yeah, going around the globe.
Swedish meatballs.
Around the world with Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There he goes. Yeah, well, there's somebody who'll be joining us more often now.
Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Can I get a copy of that?
Of what? Rob's
memo?
Rob's memo, yes. Go to hate.com. Don and Mike, hello.
Don and Mike Show, Radio God.
Hi there.
Welcome back to Reno.
Right, great to be on Reno. Thank you, my friend.
I had one small request, but it goes back just a second.
Okay.
Can I hear Lisa hum God Bless America?
You might want to fantasize about that.
Wow, what is that, like a beach towel thing you want to get?
No. that's just going back to the whole humming cranium thing.
Oh, you know what?
I want to play that with Lisa.
We gotta go to Buzz right now, sir. We're running late.
Wearing a radio was strictly forbidden. One man found a way to bring good news to his people.
Buzz.
Me. He made it up.
Did the guy hang up?
Yeah, I think so.
Lisa? Could you give us a little God Bless America?
That'd be nice. I think everybody would like that.
And Buzz, your lead story today on the news in the comments?
Today, McDonald's messes with its fries.
Oh, hey, that's a bad idea. You ever sucked the jelly out of a jelly donut?
Well, I guess she ain't coming in, right? Lisa?
Did you ever suck the jelly out of a jelly donut and then fill it with chocolate swirl ice cream?
All right, well, never mind. I tried to work on that for you guys.
Stay tuned for news and comments.
Hold on, here she
coming
is.
up
Hold on.
the Don and Mike Show.
Real fast, you hum God Bless America?
Bravo, he's finished.
Thank you, Lisa.
Very good.
And, Mike, that was all very
professional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show. They take the tugboat to Tuna Town. Don and Mike.
Damn straight. Here's Buzz. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. McDonald's, famous for its French fries, is about to make a very risky move.
You bet they are.
Today's papers report that Mickey D's is planning to cut in half the amount of fat in its fries.
No way.
Fast food experts say that's a risky move because the plan could change the taste of those popular potatoes without cutting any calories.
Jesus.
They also say if the plan succeeds, Burger King and Wendy's will have to follow suit.
Oh, man, these aren't the best fries I've ever had.
Interestingly, the announcement comes less than a month after a 272-pound man sued McDonald's and 3 other fast food chains for making him fat.
You made me fat.
Quoting a McDonald's spokesman, America's favorite French fries are about to get even better.
I don't care. I want the fat bag.
And listen, can I say something to McDonald's?
Yes, please.
Who I know is an advertiser with us in many cities.
Yes.
Not in some cities, but in many cities.
Yes. Right.
Lose the hot dogs.
Yeah. Really?
Lose the hot dogs.
Have you tried them?
Buzz,
yes?
You don't go to McDonald's for a hot dog.
You go for a burger or maybe a chicken sandwich. Variety is the spice of life.
Lose the hot dog.
And dip them all in the fattest grease you can.
Well, the vacation was over today on Wall Street in more ways than one. The Dow ended the day down 355 points.
Just when you thought it was safe.
And NASDAQ was off 51. The report of weakness in the manufacturing industries is getting the blame.
Our stock is soaring, though.
Yes, it is.
Our personal stock.
Never been higher.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Me and Mike.
I know exactly what
I mean, I don't mean like our, like their stock. But
yeah, our stock is high. I know what you mean. The White House may be ready to make its case for an attack on Iraq. Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld says some of the evidence of the threat posed by Iraq could be revealed in the days and weeks to come.
Who's writing the theme?
Who?
Roberta Flack.
For the attack on Iraq? U.S. officials aren't putting much...
Robert Stack's getting involved, too.
And they're all on crack. Yeah, Bernie Mac. U.S. officials aren't putting a lot of stock...
doing Back in Black.
U.S. officials are not putting a lot of stock in an Iraqi offer to discuss a return of UN weapons inspectors. The Iraqis say there would also have to be talk about other issues like an end to the sanctions imposed on their country.
Right.
And Congress is back at work today. The Senate started debate on creating a new Homeland Security Department. The chief Senate sponsor, Joe Lieberman of Connecticut, says it's the single most important thing Congress can do to protect against terrorism. There are disagreements, of course. Homeland Security Chief Tom Red says those can be ironed out, but he said on the Today program today that he'd recommend a veto if the president doesn't get the flexibility he needs to manage an agency of 170,000 employees.
I got to veto you right now, Buzz.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry. And I mean V-E-T-O, not V-I-T-O.
Kind of getting used to the new schedule again.
Yeah, I mean, we probably made a lot of promises we'd run on time, and already we've broken those promises today.
We'll get it together.
Bear with us. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.